You're watching Chillyboy Productions. I'm Larry Chillyboy Chilson, and this is our latest hottest actors tournament. And today I have assembled another stellar group of guests. We have a wonderful panel to help me decide our new hottest actors. And if you're not following me on Twitter and Instagram, we're doing the polls over there. It's the finals. You'll still have, some hours left after this is done to get your votes in and choose the winners through the social media accounts. Now, as for tonight, first up from Candid Cinema and about a million other places, we have Manda. Hi, Manda.
Heyo, I am Red Room ready, clearly.
Clearly.
For tonight. I'm so excited. Thank you for having me, Larry.
Little did we know, Manda was bringing the ambiance with the red light district up in this live stream here tonight.
Gotcha.
We actually wanted Manda to be on one of the other streams. It just is, getting streams is always difficult with 4 other people. It's like, oh yeah, lots of busy schedules, but I'm glad to get you on this one. I was determined.
I'm so excited. Oh my god, I've been waiting for so long to be on here, so I'm hyped.
Well, also returning to the channel from the Suit Up Geeks podcast, we have Lo. Hi, Lo.
Good evening, Larry. It's always a pleasure to chat with you, and I always have a good time. I'm excited to talk some spicy, sexy takes here on these beautiful, gorgeous people we're going to talk about. So.
It's quite the difference from the first time you were on my channel. Where we're talking sports. Now we're switching gears to another niche over here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, and then for her first time here on my channel, but certainly far from her first time talking thirst with me, I have my friend and Twitter superstar, Miss Risa. Hi, Risa.
You're too kind. Hey, thanks for having me.
Well, thank you. I'm so excited to have you here on the channel. Have you been on YouTube before?
I think there's some video of me from my university days, probably dancing in a pub somewhere in France or something. So I'm I have to check if it's still up.
I love it.
As you do. All right, and then finally, also returning back to the channel, it's been a while, but from the movies podcast, my friend Daniel Barrios. Hi, Daniel.
Hey, brother. What a blessing to be back. Thank you very much for having me on. And I'm ready to get thirsty. I'm already on my knees here for y'all.
Perfect. Yes. So thank you all to everybody joining us in the chat as we go through. Of course, we want to hear from you. I do have to say, one of these people, James Bond Spider-Man, has not been in a tournament yet. So possibly the next one. The one whose name doesn't start with an A. I'll just say that. Ana de Armas actually won the last tournament's fan vote. So, lots of people agree with that. And Anya Taylor-Joy did quite well in our first round. Also, hi, Tyler. Yes, she returns. She makes another appearance. And hello. Yes, we have 2 Suit Up Geeks up on this little tournament here.
I love it.
Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and get things started with our round 1 matchups. Kicking us off, we have Mr. People Magazine's sexiest man alive, Paul Rudd, going up against Kofi Siriboe. And we are going to start this one off with Miss Risa over there in the corner.
Okay, I have to go with Paul Rudd. Oh, forever.
Okay, well, we know where some allegiances stand already in this tournament, I suppose. Daniel, do you agree?
Absolutely. The man is an ageless beauty. Has been since 1995. I'm not totally sure he doesn't suck the souls of people younger than him to keep younger, but He can join the Keanu Reeves squad in that sort of
Mhm.
All right, Lo.
I'm so sorry. Who is he going up against? Not that it matters, because I'm probably gonna choose Paul Rudd.
The actor's name is Kofi Siriboe.
Where's he from?
He was in Girls Trip, and more recently, he's the
Oh.
guy who gets his stuff in a grapefruit by Tiffany Haddish, and it burns
Fun.
real bad.
What a great memory.
Yeah, that's kind of a shining cinematic moment. He's very attractive though. So
Yeah.
he's
Okay, well, I was
included
gonna
here.
say, I'm sure he's a good-looking fellow, but we gotta go with the man who was birthed from the fountain of youth. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a legend. He's one of my favorite actors, and also I think the comedy broadens his appeal. Like it almost makes him even more attractive and charming. Like how funny and goofy he is, and I love that. So I'm gonna go with Paul Rudd.
All right, Manda, is it going to be a sweep here or what?
Duh. Like it's Paul Rudd. First, like from Clueless, hello, like ultimate crush. And then he's Scott Lang. He's my Ant-Man forever. So of course I gotta go with Paul.
All right, I also will be voting for Paul Rudd. And no, Kofi is not made up Tyler. God, the disrespect sometimes. All right. Moving right along. She was a lot of people's childhood crushes who has turned into quite the stunning young woman and activist. We have Ms. Emma Watson going up against the beautiful, multi-talented singer and actress Tiana Taylor. And this one will start off with Mr. Barrios.
I'm sorry. I have a thing against actresses that like I knew in my youth because in a way they've never really left. Emma Watson will always in my brain be 10 years old, but Tiana Taylor can get it anytime.
Okay, Tiana. It's interesting. I get that from older people, but when you're literally their age, you don't just kind of see them as like a same person as you. I don't know. That's weird, Daniel.
She just looks the same as she was in like high school age to me. Like it never really translated to like even her in Bling Ring looks like a kid trying to be like a sexy adult. I don't know what it is. I just cannot. My brain doesn't.
All right. Well, Lo, do you agree?
Hey, she looked grown in Little Women. Come on.
I love how it's grown in Little Women.
and honestly, I mean, she wasn't like the greatest, but I thought she was okay as Belle. So I mean, I can look at her as a woman, but I gotta say, I'm kind of looking up Tiana Taylor right now. She's very attractive.
I was like, I found a new bae.
Yeah, I mean, nothing against Emma Watson, but I kind of want to give her a shot. I think mix it up a little bit, and she's got this exoticness to her that I think is really attractive. So I'll take Tiana Taylor.
Okay. Do you have a potential upset on our hands, Amanda? Are you going with the flow?
Yes. Because when I watched the first time I saw her was Coming to America, because she walked out and I was like, ma'am, who are you? I was like, okay. Yeah, I'm going with her. I love Emma Watson, but Jesus. Yeah, Tiana Taylor.
Amanda was like, I'll marry her. You don't have like all of this about forced marriages. We don't have to force it. I'll just offer up the hand and we'll go right now.
Exactly.
Risa?
See, I kind of have the same reasoning like Daniel, but it's like Emma Watson has that same. She has like the Tom Holland problem for me, is that she's gonna look very, very young for a very long time until she's maybe like 60 years old, and then she's gonna like that. So I have to go with Tiana Taylor by default. Sorry.
All right.
Emma Watson's just gonna look good, and then bam, rock bottom.
It's also like a lot of women I'm related to is that we all look very, very young until a certain age, and then we just drop like that too.
Oh, damn. It's all that sun in Hawaii, you know. It's got to catch up with you sometime. I will. Oh God, I feel bad. I can't let Emma go out with 0 votes, so I'm gonna vote for Emma Watson just to put up a vote on the board for her. But Tiana Taylor coming through. All right.
I'm so dead with that comment from Suit Up.
Yeah, I'm like, Lord have mercy. Well, we better put it up now because you can't. We don't have any more space for it moving forward. She gone.
That drank too much.
Now, come on. Tell me y'all did. Daniel, did you not have a little crush on Emma? A little Daniel back in the day? You were like, oh, hey, Hermione. Yes. Ron, move out the way.
I'll take Ron. It's fine.
Not really. No, I really wasn't an Emma guy. It was more of a Lord of the Rings Galadriel type
Well,
gentleman.
who isn't? But, you know.
I mean, I still am, because, you know, Kate Blanchett is a goddess among men.
Did we watch Nightmare Alley? Say no more.
Blew my mind.
All right. Well, next up, we have Sam Claflin, who came into prominence mostly in The Hunger Games and then went on to do some other projects. And America's favorite jacked funny man, Kumail Nanjiani.
Oh, that's hard.
And this time we are starting out with Low.
While I'm trying to Google this guy, you said he was in the Hunger Games?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's Finnick Odair.
He's who?
Finnick.
Exactly.
He's
Which one
Finnick
is he
the
in, the
hot
first one, or is he
in
in
the
all of
Hunger
them?
Games? He's like the sexually exploited one.
Isn't he in
Hunger Games.
Isn't he in
Catching
Catching
Fire?
Fire? Yes.
Yeah, because he's a
Yeah,
past winner.
he's in the second one. So
He's basically
least
a
the second one.
hoe.
The second one and the third one.
He's like, isn't he like a prostitute?
Yeah, that was
Kind of,
basically.
yeah.
They just like parade him around for sexual stuff.
I mean,
He was also in Me Before You, but that was terrible, and it made me very
Oh my
sad for
goodness,
my
I can't
wife,
find him.
Amelia Clark.
I'll
So
send
we'll
you
we'll
a-
let Lo keep looking, and
I
we'll go
love
to
him. I'm so
Manda
sorry.
because she knows who he is. So we're good.
I need Sam Claflin in Magic Mike 3.
Oh,
So make it happen. Just
that is a
say.
handsome man.
All right.
I
Good
think
Lord.
he's
He
very
could-
charming too. So
He could slice fruit on his chin. Jesus.
right. Chiseled to he was
He's a-
also good in the Riot Club too. I watched the
Okay.
Riot Club. That was good. He's hot as fuck. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
hey.
And Ben over there is getting like too deep into it.
All right, Lo. Now that you've seen him, what are we going with?
I'm crying.
You know, he's charming. He's charming. He's got this boyish, but also like this gritty look to him, depending on the role. I see him in period piece stuff, and his headshot was very appealing. Had like a model look to him, but again, I think humor matters a lot to me too. But then again, we're talking about sexy, right? We're talking about sexy. So it's like, you know, up until Nunjani like put on that bulk for Eternals, which I think, you know, he looked pretty good.
We never saw it.
I might have to give it to this guy, man. This guy looks pretty charming. So I think I'll give him a vote. Sam Claflin.
Yes.
All right.
Dwayne!
All right, Miss Risa, what you got? Oh, hey.
Oh, I love it. I love it. That's awesome.
Cinemania represent. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, I was like, I keep like thinking about it now, but I just think of, oh my god,
Okay.
I think of that first scene from Catching Fire, where he
Catching
comes out, and
Fire.
he's just like, smoldering and everything, and I'm just like, okay, that
He's
could
in that like
totally,
little
at least for
towel,
the
right? Just the wrap.
like the net, and
Yeah.
he talks about like sugar cubes. I'm like, okay, first round, he's easily going through for me.
Okay. And Daniel, you seem to not know who Sam was very much earlier. Who are you voting for here?
Oh no, I know who Sam Claflin
okay.
is. I just don't care because like Kumail. Let's talk about this here. Most of us saw him in Big Sick, right? So you got the lovable, cute nerd. He's kind of a film weirdo, gets you like sucked in there, and then he bulks up and bam. So he already won you over with personality. He already won you over with charm, and now the man has abs. And you were talking about Magic Mike 3, Amanda. He's dancing Bollywood style, and he's got the face, he's got the moves, he's got everything you need.
Fair.
Kumail Nanjiani is such a like a force of nature in this competition, whereas Sam Claflin, we had to Google him for 5 minutes to figure out who he is.
That is so painful. Back in 2013, everyone would have known who he is.
Wow.
A
That's like
decade ago,
savage.
they would have known who Sam Claflin was, but now everyone's
Savage.
male in bed, so
It hurts.
I will not take this slander.
I
Yeah,
would love to see
I agree.
Paul Rudd and Magic Mike 3.
Yes,
I don't,
Tyler.
I don't know
yes.
if I want to see it. I feel like
I
Paul
wanna
Rudd
see it.
cannot dance, so I'm too nervous for that.
Did you watch him in Friends?
No, Paul, stick to
Larry.
the comedy, Paul, please.
Larry, just imagine all the Baskin Robbins just slathered down the abs.
He's gonna be the Tarzan of the group who doesn't really dance or do anything, but just kind of like
Yes.
stands on the stage.
I take it. Are you kidding?
I'm also voting Sam Claflin. I'm sorry, Kumail and Daniel. You gave a very impassioned speech for Kumail,
nice.
but
Well done.
I have to vote for Sam.
He almost won me over, actually.
I know Daniel was a good hype man, but too little, too late. I fear. All right, now this next one, Lord have mercy. Okay, we have child superstar turned die from COVID. We're all gonna die at some point.
Oh, God.
Turned back to kind of loved thanks to Tick Tick Boom. Ms. Vanessa Hudgens going up against Euphoria star Miss Sydney Sweeney.
Bitch. Sorry.
And, Lo, we can try you first on this one, since you're supposed to be first last time. Dwayne,
Come
Dwayne,
on.
you know why I wore this shirt, Dwayne. Don't look. I also switched out my pick in the back for reasons.
So just for confirmation, you said Sydney Sweeney, right?
I did say Sydney Sweeney.
Man, I'll admit
Mhm.
she's a very, very attractive woman. But I will also say that generally in my lifetime, I have preferred brunettes over blondes. Nothing against blondes. I don't know.
Rude.
That's just kind of the way I roll, I'll be honest.
Rude.
No.
I know.
You're an exception to the rule, Amanda. You're Queen Amanda. It's
Aw,
okay.
thank
You're an
you.
exception to the rule. But I think I'm biased. I mean, not just because I'm Filipino, but I grew up just crushing on Vanessa Hudgens so hard. I didn't even like High School Musical. I was just like, who's that? She's beautiful. And I was just like, up until she kind of acted a fool on the internet because that was really stupid. But I always thought she was really charming. I just think she's beautiful and she can sing and she's really talented. And just in general, like in my lifetime, like that's just kind of the girl I would choose if it was up to me. So I would go Vanessa Hudgens.
All right. Thank you, Patrick. We're gonna segue to Patrick. I appreciate the comment.
Yeah.
Manda,
Yeah.
how are you voting?
Listen, growing up, it was like always Vanessa. That was just the whole scandal with her and Zach, and then the internet photos and all of that. Like I was just so invested, and I loved her. However, when Sydney Sweeney stepped out into that one scene in Euphoria, I was like, wife. I was like, great. So I gotta go with Sydney. I can't. I adore her so much. So yeah.
All right, Risa.
Okay, so like what Lo said, I actually grew up around a lot of girls like Vanessa Hudgens. I'm a Filipino girl. She's not gonna get my vote though. Sydney is.
All right. I already know his answer, but we'll go ahead and get full confirmation from Daniel.
I can't.
Okay, Lo, you're aware that you can buy boxed hair dye at the store, right?
Oh.
So what are you saying? I should dye Sydney Sweeney's hair and then just be done with it?
Yeah, you know how easy it is to change colors, my friend? You know how easy it is? You got to look at everything else.
Oh.
Did you not see that photo set that she posted today on the beach with it's everything. It's the hair, the eyes that could stop like a stampede of gazelles in her path,
Love it.
the body, the bending her back, and on Euphoria, you've proven that she can be a little crazy. And if you don't like a little bit of crazy with your biggest women, I'm sorry, we can't, like, we just don't speak the same sexual language. Sydney Sweeney is like, Sydney Sweeney is the thing that people write about, you know? Shakespeare wrote about a woman like that.
She's the muse for everybody.
She's the muse
She's
for
the muse.
Earth.
Just, God,
Well,
I'm deceased.
I have to go with low. I would vote for Vanessa Hudgens. I'm sorry, y'all.
Slander.
She is bae.
What
It's
is
not like
wrong
she
with
is.
you all?
This was a
If-
tough matchup.
If only
man.
she did have to backtrack because she got raked right over them coals when she said that ignorant shit last year. And got herself canceled for a hot minute.
Yeah.
But she's gorgeous, and I also don't watch Euphoria, so I haven't really been
not
too
missing much.
exposed to Sydney Sweeney. I know she exposes herself on that show. See, some people know I may not have seen Euphoria, but I have seen the scenes that matter. Okay, from the show, and that's about it. But
And did you get
Yes.
Euphoria from Sydney Sweeney or no?
Vanessa just she got it for me. She's also on the final, so we've already knocked out one of our finalists right here in round one. The fan vote has Vanessa Hudgens in the final.
Ayo.
All right, moving right along. It's okay. Well, there are several Euphoria actors here, but just know there's a lot of dick in season 2. There's
So
a lot of dick in
much.
season 1
So
too.
much dick.
So much. But
All
Jackass Forever still has more.
Oh,
So it's
that was
literally-
my question recently. I was like, what's going on here? Moving along, we have the battle of the white, scruffy, typically handsome men
Hmm.
with Mr. Liam Hemsworth going up against Mr. Robbie Amell. And
Oh.
Risa, you are first up on this one.
Okay, I'm actually. Oh gosh, I'm like I will take budget Chris Hemsworth. We'll take my vote.
I mean, I'm glad to hear that because every now and then I get people who I have to really debate who try to convince me that Liam is the sexier Hemsworth, and I do not agree in any way or shape or form. But yeah. And Daniel, how are you voting on this one?
Okay, so we know in the chat I talk my shit about Liam Hemsworth being like, you ever play like GTA or like Saints Row and you're trying to make your own character and they just kind of sit you with the default and then from there you have to choose which way you're gonna go to make it look like you. It's kind of what Liam Hemsworth looks like to me. But Robbie Amell also looks like that. So I don't really know. I think I actually may have to go with Liam just for the simple fact that he looks closer to Chris Hemsworth than Robbie Amell does.
All right, Lo.
Oh man, this matchup is hilarious. This is funny. So I'm not hella familiar with him, but I actually did watch Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City, and based on his performance as Chris Redfield, I think I'm gonna take Robbie Amell. Only because to me Liam's just really bland. There's a reason why like Chris is who Chris is and Liam is who Liam is. And I'd rather, even if he's a B grade version, I wouldn't take the B grade version. So
Okay, we do have a battle of the younger brothers here as well.
I was just about to say no one's mentioning.
Another Amell will be coming up a little bit later. Thankfully for Liam, he does not have his brother in the same tournament. But Manda, who are you voting for?
Like they're both basic, and it's hard to choose between two basic bitches. I'll go with Liam, I
agree,
guess,
Tyler.
because
I
I have
agree.
to go with Liam. I mean, I hate the Amell bros because they're just annoying. But yeah, I'll go with Liam because Chris. So
All right. I'm also voting Liam because I mean he's still a Hemsworth. He's still very attractive. He's just not his brother, which
Mm-mm.
can I fault him for that? Maybe a
But
little
you
bit.
wouldn't say
but-
no. You wouldn't say no. if
I
it
would
was.
not say no to Liam Hemsworth. I will put it that way. Like he was the best part of that Rebel Wilson, like Isn't It Romantic movie when she kept like replaying that scene of him like coming out of the shower. I was like, okay, Liam, I see you, sir. Yeah, so I definitely have to go with Liam. Sorry, Robbie.
Larry, are you really ready to commit to like 20 minutes of just missionary? Because that's all you're going to get with Liam.
I mean,
You're gonna
Robbie
get like
Amell
5
is
minutes
a
of him
Hallmark star.
struggling to put on the Magnum or whatever it is, and then missionary, and then maybe he'll like shuffle, and you're like, oh, is it gonna be something different? No, he just got a cramp.
Yeah. Well,
I can't.
Robbie Amell is on Hallmark, so it would probably be even a little bit more boring. So we're going with Liam's missionary here. Next up, we have Ms. Elle Fanning going up
Aw.
against the it girl of the moment, sort of. She kind of falls in and out of being popular and disliked, Ms. Rachel Zegler. So, kicking off this matchup, we have Mr. Barrios.
This is actually a lot harder for me than I thought it would be. I'm into Elle, especially from Neon Demon. There's something just about her draped in that kind of like, aesthetic that looks great. And then just kind of like on her own, I really think Rachel Zegler is just cute. She has just like this face, like a fruit. I just kind of want to grab and eat it. I don't know. I haven't seen West Side Story either. I'm waiting for Disney Plus to drop that.
Smart. Very smart.
Yeah. That might make Rachel lose. No, she looks good. She looks beautiful. But
I think just because she hasn't danced around the whole honestly, Tyler, I kind of agree. But just because she hasn't danced around the whole Ansel Elgort thing, I'm gonna go with Elle Fanning.
all right. And Lo.
Whoever's on the Suit Up Geeks. Is that Dives?
It has to be Dives.
Fucking shit, he is drunk.
He's so drunk. He should have signed out. Why didn't he sign out?
Oh god. Anyways, so this is interesting. I'm actually I'm not trying to go against you purposefully, Daniel, but I'm totally like opposite here because I really liked Elle Fanning in Super 8, but she just seems like a girl next door kind of type of girl for me. Like, and I think a lot of these matchups, it comes down to like cute versus sexy or pretty versus sexy, and like I just think Rachel has a more exotic look, and I'm a sucker for singers. She can sing her ass off. I don't know if you've seen it. She does this really good thing where she was showing off how she can sing Shallow, and that was just that's like for me. I'm like, oh, I swoon for stuff like that. I'll take Rachel here. She's got a better look for me.
Are you hoping that she'll get musical when she moans? Is that it?
Well, her Puerto Rican accent needs work. I'll say that. But
I can't even judge that.
Yeah.
No, well, she doesn't have an accent, and they asked her to do one for
Yeah,
West
I
Side
would.
Story.
Yeah, that'd be weird. Don't do that.
It's not all that great. But Manda, what's going on?
If you don't see a pattern with me, I like blondes. So I'm gonna go with Elle Fanning because I just think she's adorable and she's Princess Aurora and just she has my heart. I love her in The Great. I think she's phenomenal in that show, and if you haven't seen it, please watch it. She just goes to like the wild side with Nicholas Hoult. So definitely Elle Fanning.
And Risa.
Okay, I mean this is actually pretty easy for me because Elle Fanning she was Princess Aurora, just like what Manda said.
Yeah.
And unfortunately Rachel has one of those faces where I just want to punch. So and I started working out again, so I mean I'm ready.
Oh, someone's ready. Damn.
Well,
One more wrong decision.
That whole thing
poor
where
Rachel.
she did that whole Britney monologue thing, and
Yeah.
I saw maybe 2 seconds of it. I'm like,
That Brittany,
No.
y'all know
I
me.
forgot about that.
Brittany is my queen, and that
Yeah.
instantly I
you
was
can't
like,
disrespect
Rachel,
that,
bitch,
so
what is
no.
going on? Turn
So
the
I'll-
camera off immediately, Rachel. What are you doing? I think it was just a young person dumb thing, so I'm moving past it. I'll move past it, Rachel. At least she's danced around it and didn't do what Rita Moreno and Ariana DeBose did with the whole Ansel Elgort thing and all but apologize for it. At least Rachel has been a little bit more tactful than they were in that interview, but
not much though. Not
much. It's been
Not
real
much.
borderline.
It's like the standard was like down here, and
You're splitting
just barely
hairs.
fell over it. But anyway,
Rita, like I said, your kids, where are they? Because they need to snatch that microphone away from you. Because this last year, you've been giving some cringe interviews, Ms. Moreno. We love you, girl. You are a Latina icon, but no more interviews for you. But I also vote for Elle Fanning. I'm sorry, Patrick. I know I'll put your comment up one more time because she's about to leave. She has that like adorable quality to her. She doesn't give off sex appeal. To be honest, she also gives me kind of wooden plank vibes. As in she'd probably be real boring.
Low key.
But she's got this cute whimsy to her, so I'll go with Miss Elle as well. She's the more attractive of her sibling group, I would say. So
I agree.
all right, Daniel, your time to shine is here. Because we have Mr. Jacob Elordi going up against not Dan,
Me?
but Dan Stevens. And you're actually last on this one, Daniel. So we're kicking things off with Mr. Lowe. How's it going, Lowe? Dan Stevens and Jacob Elordi.
Oh God, I should have did more research. But even then, I haven't seen the kissing booth. And oh, is he the guy that everybody hates?
Yes.
I recognize the name from the meme. Okay.
Yeah, it's him.
Wow, he's a charming fellow. Kind of has like a boyish thing going on there with the he's got the 90s swoop in this picture I'm looking at. Dan Stevens. So did you say Dan Stevens?
I did.
Oh. Well, he's a good actor, but I guess this kid's better looking, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take Jacob Elordi.
No, Nate.
All right, Manda.
Okay, so when I look at Jacob Elordi, is he actually hot or is he just tall? So it's that kind of situation, and I don't know. And I think a lot of people have that, whatever, but I don't think he's that attractive, to be honest. So Dan Stevens has like those piercing blue eyes, and he's just gorgeous. And I loved him in Beauty and the Beast. So I'll take Dan Stevens. And
you
he was fun in
only saw him for a minute in Beauty and the Beast.
And he's gorgeous. What can I say? My God, it takes 5 seconds.
Manda has a bestiality kink? What?
No. And he was great in Eurovision too. I freaking died with him in Eurovision. So it was great.
Okay. Risa.
Yeah, him as the Russian singer from the Eurovision movie.
Yes.
And Eurovision is like, I've loved that song contest since I was like 11 years old.
Yeah.
And even if it's just a fake character, he is just like half of those singers every year. I'm like, it's dubious decisions, but I mean, Jacob Elordi kind of looks like if you stretched out Gumby like that.
Gotta clip it. Clip that. I swear to God, clip it.
All right.
It's gonna go viral.
Okay. Daniel, this was your proposed round one opponent. How are you going to vote here?
Oh my God, she said Gumby. Yeah, Jacob Elordi looks like the kind of person you would put. Again, it looks like a video game character avatar, and I mean, cool, like he's Australian, but he doesn't get the accent in the show, and he looks morose every time he's on screen. So like that doesn't sound like Euphoria has done nothing to tell me that this person would be a fun lay. For as critical as he is to the fucking of the series, it's like I don't get it. I just don't get it. And I feel like I don't know. Like, you put me up against Jacob Elordi. At least there's comedy here. At least there's a pulse. I don't know. Anyway, Dan Stevens purely for Eurovision, because even though he played up as like the guy that's gonna steal your girl, Rachel McAdams style, he's super respectful. Like Jacob Elordi is the guy that's gonna spike your drink, and Dan Stevens is gonna be the one that takes you, that calls a cab and takes you home.
Right. Well,
Fair assessment.
have you watched The Guest? I don't know if I would trust Dan Stevens all that much, to be honest. But
I don't let Dan Stevens do vile things to me.
all right. First off, Patrick, I think that Chris Hemsworth and Margot Robbie and Hugh Jackman vehemently disagree with your assessment of your fellow countrymen. There are plenty of
seriously.
there are.
Damn.
Oh, don't hate, buddy.
Some
I
of
would
the
pick him over
sexiest stars
Jacob Elordi.
are
That's
Australian, Patrick.
Huh?
Sometimes I just look at Australia and I'm like, are just all of the hottest people on planet Earth from Australia? Because they all, if otherwise, they all became famous. Because what's going on? Every single famous Australian is just like stunning. So
There's something in the water.
It's it's that the sun and the koalas. But I have not watched again. Euphoria, so I don't have the hatred toward his character to cloud my judgment. I think Dan Stevens is very attractive, but I would vote for Jacob with low on this one.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, Dan.
Whoa! Wow.
Oh my
I don't know.
God.
He just has that general look that
It's the
I
bad
go
boy
for.
vibe. It's the
What is
bad boy
the thought
vibe.
process behind this? Like, what?
He's just a little cutie. What can I say?
Interesting.
Dan
Larry.
Stevens is
You like
good
the
at
cute
angles.
one, man.
Angles? He's good at angles, Larry.
He's good at angles, and then other angles, I'm like, he's okay. So
Understood.
Dan Stevens, I got to catch on a right day. but it's just means nothing because Dan Stevens does move on. All right. Next up, we have the new It Girl of right now with Scream, currently out in theaters and killing it, with Ms. Jenna Ortega going up against the It Girl of Netflix, not Addison Rae, she will never be, but Lana Condor. So for this one, we are starting off with Miss Manda.
Lana Condor for sure.
Ooh.
100%.
Oh,
Literally
okay.
100%.
Oh.
Because the first time I saw her in To All the Boys, I'm like, she's so freaking adorable and charming, and I literally fell in love with her. For me, I think Jenna's just like, she's too young for me to see. So I don't wanna... She's gorgeous. Like the
Manda,
kid
aren't
is
you
great.
a baby?
Am I a baby? I'm 26.
You're
I'm
the
26.
you were low. Which one of you is the youngest here?
I'm 26. So I don't know.
I'm
if we're gonna
flattered,
get-
Larry, but I'm deceptively old. It's the Asian genes, I guess.
Stop it.
Okay, so you're the baby here, Manda.
Am I
So
actually?
You
Oh
are
my
actually the baby
God.
here.
Damn, I'm sorry for what I'm about to say in this stream.
What can we say? Brown don't crack. You're just surrounded by lots of melanin on this stream.
It's
Nice
true.
brown tone skin
It's
around
true.
you. Manda.
It's true. You guys look bomb. It's true. Yeah, but I'm gonna go with Lana because she's phenomenal and I adore her.
Okay, Risa.
I would go with Lana as well, just because I haven't seen the new Scream yet. So, and she
Oh,
played
well, get on
Jubilee,
that.
which was my girl from long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah. But also, okay, Jane. Daniel, your vote.
Yeah, it's Lana for me, and just because I mean, we got to see her like grow up in a sense from like cute in the first I was about to say How to Train Your Boys. I don't know why. To all the boys that I've loved before.
I mean,
How to Train the
She
Boys
should
to
have been
Love You.
training that boy.
yes.
Right. But we got to see her like in all different forms. Like she got to be super cute, and then she started like getting into like the prom dresses, and then the third movie in New York. It's just
Yeah.
I don't know. She's just adorable, and she's gorgeous, and I don't know. I just haven't. I think they're right. I just haven't seen enough of Jenna Ortega to make that decision yet, because her thing in Scream was so kind of cut short, and just I don't know, that's not enough for me. So yeah, Lana.
You have to watch You season 2. She's so good in that season. It's phenomenal.
Low.
So this is interesting because I'm having the problem that Daniel had with Emma Watson, because I remember Jenna Ortega from Stuck in the Middle, and she was really small in that. She was like a preteen, whatever, and it was kind of like Malcolm in the Middle, but with like a Latin family of some sort, or Hispanic. Sorry, I mess that up sometimes, but yeah, Jubilee was my girl. She didn't get enough screen time, unfortunately, because Bryan Singer's an idiot.
Yeah.
She did a promo on YouTube, which is amazing, and then none of that stuff got put in the film. She says like 2 lines, but yeah, overall though, I think Lana Condor is great. That's totally my type, and yeah, Lana Condor for the win.
I want to stand with my Latina sister here, but that 19 really, it really.
Wait,
if she was
really?
at least in her 20s, maybe I could vote for Jenna.
21 and over.
Yeah. How am I gonna look railing against goddamn Licorice Pizza and then voting for Jenna Ortega? So I'm gonna have to vote for Lana Condor on this one. So,
oh god,
yay, Lana,
queen!
All right, next up we have a very opposites type of bracket. We have
Tyler's calling you out, Larry.
Jon Hamm going up against another Scream alumni, Dylan Minnette. And listen, I don't do this only for myself. I know there are young folks, clearly, because Jenna Ortega made it almost to the finale of the tournament on social media.
Yeah.
So there are young folks who are, good for Jenna. This is okay. But yes, we have Jon Hamm and Dylan Minnette. Risa, where are you going on this one?
Okay. There really are it's like two stages of the same person is what it looks like.
Oh.
So you have, I'm looking at a picture of Dylan right now, and he looks very great value.
Why did you call him in Diet Shasta?
He's gonna.
Okay.
So it's gonna be
great value.
Jon Hamm, because it's real, in theory,
it's the real brand. It's the name brand. Okay.
The name brand.
All right, Daniel.
I'm sorry, great value. That got me. Oh man, Dr. Thunder. Anyway, you know that one scene in Mad Men when that one guy's in the elevator with Don, and he's like, "I pity you." I think it's just your life is terrible, and that I feel so sorry for you. And then Jon Hamm just goes, "I don't think about you at all.
Yes.
I don't think about Dylan Minnette at all." So that's the fault. Pick the man who's whose jaw is just on point, and he is funny, and he is scary as a driver, so he can be that bad boy, and he's a super goofball in real life too. Like a whole package.
It's true.
All right.
Plus, aren't you curious with a name like Hamm to figure out, what could happen, what could be on this surface?
Okay, low.
That was a lot cleaner than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I mean, no offense to Dylan Minnette. He definitely gives off dorky geek vibes, but not in a cute way. More like the kick me sign on the back kind of way. And just for the plain fact of playing Buddy and Baby Driver, he's just Jon Hamm's a badass in that role, and he's just I think that for me, that takes it for me. He's just fearsome in that one, and it just gives off that sexy machismo kind of. So.
All right, Manda.
Okay. These comments are amazing. All I have to say is that Jon Hamm is a daddy, so that's all I'm gonna say right now. That's what we're going with. I'm sorry, but it's true. That's it.
I mean, we've all seen John Hamm in gray sweatpants. It was,
It's a blessing of a day.
It was quite the internet thing for quite some time.
Yeah.
He even got asked about these type of things in interviews. Yeah, I don't even think
Good
he's
for
given us
him.
like an ass shot in film or
Magic
anything,
Mike
so,
3 coming. It's happening.
I don't know what's going
Yeah.
on, John, but yeah, I'm sorry, Dylan. You got like memeified, like shitting yourself in hospital beds from 13 Reasons Why and stuff. No,
so bad.
I have to go with John Hamm. Okay, well then, moving right along.
Landslide win.
We have the Jedi Knight herself, Miss Daisy Ridley, going up against the cheetah herself, Miss Kristen Wiig. Daniel, you're up first.
This is gonna be a whole monologue.
No,
It was
no,
good,
it's
Patrick.
not.
I
There's
agree,
no-
Patrick. It's okay.
No,
You can say
there's
something.
not. There's no question here. It's Daisy Ridley.
Okay, I'm
All
surprised.
right,
I just-
Daisy.
Simple as
Low.
that.
I'm sorry, no. Patrick's comment just took me out. Holy
Oh my
shit.
God.
Oh shit. I mean,
After hours.
Okay,
I'm
look,
down with
seriously,
it.
okay, I just want to show some love because Kristen Wiig is my girl. She is hilarious, but man, this is like substitute teacher versus like the teacher you want to F. Like, I'm so sorry, Kristen. Like, I'm not saying like you're bad looking, but it's just not even fair.
right on.
And seriously, Daisy Ridley is a sexy woman, man. It's not a competition to me in that one.
Listen, I will say this. Y'all can say whatever you want about the rest of Cheetah, but Kristen looked damn good in Wonder Woman 1984. I'm going to
She
just say
did.
that. See,
She
Tyler said it.
She did.
Okay. I need to point that out. I'm not saying vote for her.
No,
Yeah,
you're
she was
right.
rocking those
But
heels.
she looked
Well,
good.
Tyler's
in that
Tyler's
Wonder
telling us a
Woman.
lot about himself right now.
I love it. Keep
All
keep
right.
spoiling it, Tyler. Go
Manda,
ahead.
now proceed to vote, please.
Yeah, no problem. Daisy Ridley, 100%. She has a bit of an edge to her while she's still like really cute. So I vibe with that. So
All right,
Yeah.
Risa.
I liked it. I'm gonna go with Daisy Ridley as well.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Even you're not a Skywalker, not really, but you're still very attractive. So I've got to also vote for Daisy Ridley. Kristen, you're awesome though. You're an awesome person. All right.
You're funny.
You're
It's all
funny.
good.
We
Wasn't
like
she-
her personality to Kristen Wiig. We did do that.
Listen, I'm not saying I'll kick Kristen Wiig out the bed either. Like, I just need to make that clear.
It's
but
like, yeah, okay.
I'm choosing Daisy if the choice is there. So,
Yeah.
all right. Next up, we have an underrated actor, in my opinion, who's also very attractive. We have Mr. Matthias Schoenaerts going up against Arrow himself, Mr. Stephen Amell. There you go, Dibes.
Mm.
Here's the Amell brother you were talking about earlier in the episode. But this time around, we are kicking things off. I'm gonna kick off with Manda on this one.
Oh my god. I cannot stand Stephen Amell. I'm so sorry. And I normally don't like blonde on guys for whatever reason, but Matthias is like, he's cute. He's a cutie, and I'm gonna go for him. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Risa.
I will never forget Stephen Amell riding in a little rickshaw at San Diego Comic-Con, I think 2018. It was maybe after you and I, right before you and I met, Larry. He rode by us on a rickshaw and he's leaning back, all, "What's up, ladies?" to me and my friends. And we all just like looked at him. We'd been waiting in line. Who the hell is that douchebag in that little rickshaw? And we're all walking with all of our stuff. And then
Oh my
someone
God.
goes, "Oh my God, that was Arrow." And they're like, "Oh, Arrow, hate that guy." No, He loses. I'm gonna go with Matthias.
That is amazing. I love that story so
Dimes,
much.
It sounds like you're getting saddened right now, Dimes. All right, Daniel, are you gonna buck the trend and show some Arrow love, or are you also throw an Arrow out like so many superhero fans have at this point?
Yeah, I think Risa's stories explained it perfectly. Stephen Amell looks like the type of guy that like you want to take home, and then when you do, he just like bores you to death with all his stories in Hollywood, and he drinks like shitty boxed wine, and eventually when you do have the sex, he's too like tipsy in order for it to properly work. So he spends like a couple of minutes like trying to pump it up. It's
He's a great value man.
Yeah. There's a lot of Walmart shopping. Like,
Oh god.
yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
Matthias.
you're going with show nuts as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Lo, are you gonna make it a
help me.
sweep
Who's
or
the other guy? The Matthias guy?
Matthias Shonarts?
Where's he
It's
from?
a lot. He most recently, what was the stupid spy movie he was in? I mean, he does a lot of those. Like, he plays an evil man a lot. He was in Rust and Bone with Marion Cotillard.
Wait, did I get the wrong person?
Oh, I think it was Rust and Bone that he was in with her.
Oh.
No, you all know. He's been in a lot. He's a very underrated actor. He's very good. Thank you.
Oh, okay. So he was in Red Sparrow with
Red
Jennifer
Sparrow.
Lawrence.
There you
I got
go.
the
Yeah.
wrong person.
He was in the Old Guard. Okay, I see what you're saying here.
Wait. But you hate Steven, so
I
presume
hate. It
you're
doesn't
not
matter
going-
who. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who anyone against. I'm good. Sorry, but yeah, I just googled him. He was in A Bigger Splash. He's cool. I like him.
Yeah, he's in A Bigger Splash. Yeah, that's I'm like he's in a lot of stuff. I
Sorry.
promise.
Sorry.
I was gonna say I don't
Larry
even
making
watch
people
Arrow.
up again.
You know.
Sorry,
I
love.
was gonna say I don't watch Arrow, but I don't know. I guess it's biased, but I didn't think he was a terrible Casey Jones. He was in the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so
I love
I'll give the Amell guy some love because he's gonna lose anyway.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I also have no allegiance to Arrow, and I personally really like Matthias, so I am voting against your boy. Both Amell brothers are exiting round one. Sorry, Dibes. It had to happen. All right. Next up, we have the Wizarding World of Fantastic Beasts, because I'm not going to put it in Harry Potter quite at this moment, with Miss Catherine Waterston going up against the Westerosi Queen of the North, Sophie Turner. And on this one, we are starting things off with Risa.
Oh gosh. This one's just kind of like a throwaway for me, honestly. But can you come back to me? I'm like, I have to
Okay,
like look at like,
Daniel.
two more pictures.
There is a clear winner here.
Okay,
It is Sophie Turner. I don't know why this bracket, like, this is one of the easiest matchups ever. Like, I'm sorry, Catherine Waterston, like, I would not be able to recognize her in a crowd, and Sophie Turner just, like, floats in the air. Like, are you serious? Sophie Turner is, like, amazing. And she can pull off both blonde and redhead. She can be any woman you want.
right. Low.
hard sense.
Oh man, I'm not hella familiar with Catherine Waterston, but I recognize her from Fantastic Beasts. That was not the girl I was thinking of though.
Certainly the most prominent role.
Exactly.
We're all making mistakes today.
No, and then also like I'm not really into Game of Thrones, so I can't judge Sophie Turner that hard. But
I'm sure you
she
watched
wasn't
Dark
a
Phoenix.
terrible
Dark
Jean Grey.
Phoenix. She was a good Jean Grey.
Yeah, I mean she was okay.
Good is pushing it.
She wasn't
Sorry.
Famke Jensen or
Yeah.
Jensen, I can't think of her name.
Woo! If you put Sophie against Famke, bye.
But you know what?
Sorry,
Though? Hey,
that's just me.
because I'm googling and I'm seeing like off the behind the camera shots here. I'll take Sophie Turner. She is a very good-looking woman.
Her and her little Jonas husband. All right.
Yeah, I caught a picture of
Amanda?
her slapping Conan.
She's with the best Jonas, let's be real. My crush on Joe Never Left. Anyways,
They're
I'll
also
go.
adorable together.
They're so cute and she's so fun. She's so fun. The Joe Bro roast was amazing. So I'm gonna go with Sophie Turner 150%. I love her.
Okay, Risa, you were the
100.
unenthusiastic one to start us off. Have you
What are
come
you?
to a
Okay, I had to
decision?
look because Catherine wasn't really. I'm like, Catherine was like, I thought she was somebody else. I'm like, wait
Oh,
a minute.
See what I'm
So
saying?
I had to confirm. So, but I'm gonna give it to Sophie.
Yeah, Sophie. She just has that edge. She has like
Mm.
has like a cuteness to her, but also that edge, that little bit of Darth Sansa that can come hopping out every now and again. So, Sophie, you're moving on. All right, next we have someone who actually was in Magic Mike, Mr. Joe Manganiello, going up against Edgar Ramirez. And I believe Daniel is supposed to start us off on this one.
I like Edgar Ramirez. I liked him in Hands of Stone. I like him in what was it, Jungle Cruise he was in?
He
Or
was in
was it-
Jungle Cruise. Yes.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
fun.
he has a good look, but it's not DILF material. Joe Manganiello is DILF material.
Yes.
Just that milk jug scene in Magic Mike
Oh.
says it to me.
It's
That
Big
milk
Dick
scene in
Richie.
Magic Mike 2 is
It's
amazing.
it's Big Dick
Like,
Richie. Okay.
look, if you're gonna go to your friends after the deed and brag about somebody, who do you want to brag about? Simple answer for me.
All right. Lo, do you agree?
I was gonna say I don't know Edgar Ramirez that well. I was looking at his filmography though, and nothing really stands out to me. And I'll say that
Okay, that's
Joe had a
disrespectful.
glow
That's
up, right? Because he
disrespectful.
was
You better
Flash
stop.
Thompson.
Yeah.
That's me.
He was Flash Thompson in Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden he turned into like the statue of David, and he's just chiseled, and it's like, good Lord, have mercy. He's just popping off the screen like 3D fucking muscles and shit. Yeah, that's the man. He's a sexy man.
All right, Manda.
I would climb him like a tree. I'm sorry.
As we all would.
Just saying.
We all would.
Magic Mike 2 was a glorious experience.
Let me fan you over there.
I'm sorry. Thank you. No, he's Big Dick Richie. He's the greatest person ever. I love Joe so much. So yeah, it's him.
All right, Risa.
Okay, you set these guys up, and I just kind of like recoiled because I didn't want to have to choose because they're both so good looking. But okay, I'm definitely dating myself. I think I'm dating myself with this, but True Blood
Yes.
is where I know Joe from.
Good old
Yes.
Seed.
I forgot about that. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, it was just like I have
Gorgeous.
so many issues, but they can all be fixed with Alcide. So Joe takes it for me.
Yeah, I mean, I love Edgar Ramirez. Another person I think is an underrated actor that I wish I wish his agent did a better job at picking roles for him. But I mean, I'm sorry, Edgar. You got put up against a very, very sexy man in the first round that will take your little journey here to a halt. So, moving along, we have the other West Side Story co-star on the female side of things. We have Miss Ariana DeBose, possibly future Academy Award winning Miss Ariana DeBose, going up against Miss Tika Sumpter. I already assume Lo is going to have to look Tika up as I speak, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with Manda on this one.
This is actually hard.
I agree. This is one of the
I
closest
liked
matchups for
her.
me in this first
Right?
in this first match.
This is hard. Tika's like freaking gorgeous though. So is Ariana, but like there's an edge to Tika Sumpter, which I like. So I think I'm gonna go with Tika Sumpter.
Okay.
No offense to Ariana, who can dance circles around me any day, but it's fine.
All right, Risa.
I'm gonna go with gosh, this one's hard for me actually. So, but I'm just gonna. This is a throwaway, so it's just gonna be Ariana for me.
Okay, it's that dancing and singing skill that gives her the little edge, huh? Even though I don't think you've seen West Side Story either, have you?
Well, I mean, my dad made us watch that when I was a kid, and so I'm very, very attached to the old version, and I've seen the musical probably about 5 times. But I'm like, I'm staying away from that mess.
Oh. All right. Do you agree that this is a tough one, or is this just another easy one for you, Daniel?
Oh, it's a totally easy one for me. Tika Sumpter was in what was the Obama movie? The romantic Somewhere with You.
Yeah, I can't remember.
With You.
Yeah.
Tika
That
Sumpter-
Obama romance movie that came and went.
Tika Sumpter from Nobody's Fool. Was she with Tiffany Haddish? Like when Tiffany Haddish was in jail or something? Am I? I think I know who Tika Sumpter is in my head, but Ariana DeBose, just every picture I see of her, just like I just want to be around her. She has like a gravitational pull of joy, and I just want to be a part of that. It's not really even about sex for me. It's just like looking at her smile and just melting, and all my problems go away like Zoloft. I don't know.
Okay.
She's so pretty.
It's so
Low.
pretty.
So now that I actually got to see who she was, so she's really charming in Sonic, a movie that I had zero expectations in.
It is in Sonic.
But yeah,
you are
she
correct.
was the James Marsden's girl in Sonic, and she was adorable in that. And then I found a picture of her. It's from a film called Sparkle, and she plays this sexy diva. Shit, I'm gonna have to give it to Tika. She is a sexy woman. She looks really good.
Our first tie. Okay, first time I have to be a tiebreaker in these thirst games here. Uh-oh. Well, I have to stick with my top row peeps on this one. I'm sorry, Ariana. You're great. I love you. Also, Latina power. So you go, but it's got to be Tika for me. I'm sorry. I love me some Tika Sumpter. So she's also a little bit underrated. I wish she would get some bigger roles moving forward. She's very charming as a person. So next up in our adventure, we have nepotism baby Scott Eastwood going up against Nick Robinson. So the way that low just is never my first one anymore. Like I'll just go to anybody else instead of starting with low because I just know. So we'll start here with Risa. Who are you going with on this one?
Scott Eastwood.
Oh,
He's like, I mean,
yeah.
The other one, oh gosh, I can't go with the other one. He's very bland looking to me. And at least Scott is like sandpapered bland, but I get a little roughness with that one.
Okay. All right, Daniel.
Scott Eastwood. It's like, do we know what a Scott Eastwood movie is?
Yeah.
Isn't Scott Eastwood like the 7th build in every movie he's ever been in ever?
He's in Ocean's 11, but he's like the 7th member of that group.
Yeah.
What was the Nicholas Sparks movie he was the lead in? He was the lead in one of those, The Longest Ride.
Yeah, well,
what?
that's a great title.
Like the 7th Nicholas Sparks movie. Like, look,
Listen, this is not an acting competition, Daniel.
what I'm saying is, if Liam Hemsworth is great value, Scott Eastwood is big lots. Like, he's not even on the radar of interest at all. At least Nick Robinson is kind of charming in Love, Simon. He's just charming. And even if he's a douche in Jurassic World, that's a personality trait. Scott Eastwood is like stale bread.
All right. Lo, what say you?
I mean, I don't know. This one's kind of a throwaway for me. I don't see the appeal of either guy, but I guess Nick Robinson's better looking at. And you said nepotism. Who is his dad?
Clint Eastwood?
Clint Eastwood?
No, the other one.
Oh, no. Nick is not the only Scott.
Oh, I
Eastwood
thought it
is
was
the
a nepotism battle.
No,
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take Nick Robinson. He looks a little bit more handsome, I guess. So.
Okay, Manda.
So Nick Robinson's like your first boyfriend that you make all the mistakes with, and then you meet Scott Eastwood at a bar, and you're like, Yeah, and then you just go on like that.
Amanda, do you hear yourself? You're just like, at least Nick Robinson comes with memories. Scott Eastwood comes with,
But
I don't
Daniel,
care.
she perfectly illustrated how shitty this battle is.
it's a terrible battle.
I mean, if Nick was like beside anyone else, like versus somebody else, then I would have like taken him. But Scott looks gorge. So
It's so hard for me because, okay, we're in a tie again. Scott Eastwood is a terrible actor. I need to say that up front.
yeah,
He is a really bad. He probably should have went into modeling because he is very attractive. But when he starts opening his mouth, that you start wondering. Oh yeah, that's right. He's Clint Eastwood's son. That's how he got this career. Nick Robinson is adorable, very attractive to me as well. And I just don't like the Eastwoods. That's my big thing. I really don't like his father.
same.
And he's kind of in that same vein as his father. Oh.
It could be
But if
one
we're
night,
just
Larry.
going
It's
on
a-
sexy, I
it's-
have to vote for Scott. I'm
10
sorry,
minutes.
Nick,
10
if
minutes,
I'm
Larry.
10
going
minutes,
on
Larry. Like,
sexy.
Larry, you like the cute ones.
it's like
the
10,
cute ones.
15.
And I
max,
love,
you're out.
I love Simon.
It's a pretty boy. It's
I was
okay.
gonna say, I think he's showing his type here.
I have
Yeah.
to go with Scott. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Alright.
Larry, we get it. Trust.
It's definitely a one night stand if it's Scott Eastwood, but you
You don't even
know,
have to talk. Just
don't even have to speak. You know. All right. Well, next up we have the Battle of the Blondes. We have Ms. Rosamund Pike, and she is up against new Scream Queen Samara Weaving. So you gotta go with what level of crazy you looking for today? Because they
Daniel.
both seem to bring a little bit of craziness to the board. It's just how much do you want? Daniel, you are up first.
Oh man. There's a scene in Gone Girl that horrified me for life
Well,
regarding Rosamund Pike in a sexual manner. Don't want to spoil that for everybody who hasn't seen that yet.
It's a great scene.
But
wonderful.
just to suffice, that's a little too much for me. A little weird. a little kind of bizarre. And Samara Weaving, honestly, it's the lips for me. I would just like, she's gorgeous. She's just
Okay.
yes. Like I want her to be Sue Storm. I would love Samara Weaving with Sue Storm.
All right,
So, yeah.
Lo, who you got on this one?
Oh, sorry, did you say me?
Yes.
Okay, so surface value. I know she probably gets this a lot. I've confused her with Margot Robbie a couple times,
Yeah.
but I've
Mister!
actually
Wait, I'm shook.
It's true.
Hold on, Samara, you are a lovely girl, but what we're not going to do is say she gets confused with Margot Robbie. Hold on.
just quick glance, you know.
Does,
quick
though.
glances. But
I get it.
But look, hold on. I've seen her in a couple movies. I saw her in Mayhem, and then I saw her in Ready or Not, and she definitely has a charm about her. She can be cute, but she can also be sexy. Especially in Ready or Not. I like girls that can kind of be kind of ferocious in that manner, and
Hey yo, ferocious. He likes him.
yeah, no, and
You don't want
she
Gone
fights
Girl
for her life
ferocious.
in that, and
That's a step too
it's
far.
appealing. And
Murder.
and that scene with her with the dress and the shotgun, it's just damn. Like, I'll take Samara. She's a badass.
All right. Amanda, one of these is your spirit animal. Let's see if you find her sexy or not, I guess. Amanda, who you got?
Oh God,
Who's the spirit animal supposed to be?
she's my
This is
girl.
self-proclaimed, I need to say.
I know who it is.
She's my girl.
Yeah.
I love Amy Dunn. I love her. She's amazing.
Not a title I put Amanda. She put it on her damn self. I just need to make it very clear.
Not the murder stuff. Relax.
Daniel's eyebrows went through the roof.
A little concerned.
Not the murder. Exclude the murder. No, I love Rosamund Pike. She's so edgy. And I could listen to her talk for hours. So that's my girl. As much as I love Samara Weaving, I would love to see her in a bit more. She's adorable. And I really hope she gets cast as Sue Storm. So I'm excited for her. But
All right, Risa, are we going to a tie, or are you wrapping this thing up?
same Tyler.
Oh gosh. I was just thinking about it as everybody was deciding, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, the thing with Rosamund is that she plays crazy almost like too well. Like,
Yes.
I
like,
love
that.
it.
I care a lot with
That's my
Uh,
girl.
very quick.
like it would be like if it was one night, it's like one night, and then either you gone or
You run.
she coming back for more.
Run for your life.
Seriously, run for your life. But I'm like, Samara, I think it's like, to me, it's not sexy. It's cute, and
Fair.
so I'm like, death, cute.
Death.
Danger or cute?
Danger.
I'm like, I'll live on the edge. I'll take death. So,
Yes.
All right, we are going to a tie with Rosamund.
Daniel's confused as fuck.
Poor Daniel.
I'm so confused right now.
Daniel's like, what's happening?
Listen, I have to vote for Rosamund Pike.
Yes.
Samara Weaving gives me very Girl Next Door vibes.
Well, the
she-
one thing we're not about to fucking do is call Samara Weaving the girl next door.
She feels very Girl Next Door.
She does.
Rosamund, I mean, if I'm
hot, what the hell?
Listen, if I'm scanning a room, I'm gonna catch Rosamund before I catch Samara. That's what I'm saying
Yeah,
right
because
now.
she's the one holding a knife and staring your soul.
the Roman got
She's-
the crazy
but-
eyes.
But it's the
Listen.
staring into the soul that will get me.
It's the intensity that draws you in.
The connection Daniel you can understand.
Listen,
Look, Amanda,
And like-
we're aware based on the red room that you like danger and pain, so I'm just gonna count you as an outlier. For the people that are gonna look at the room and see the cool chick like smoking in the back and just like chilling, having a good old time. Like, come on. Samara
Listen,
Weaving's
and
a
like-
girl.
maybe part of it is Rosamund has now just been in so many things I love because I love me some Wheel of Time. And like he said, female Gandalf, I was like, there would be no question for me. I am on my way, madam. I will go with you without question.
Mhm.
So I'm sorry. Samara Weaving also did make it very far in our fan voting. But she is out in round one here as Rosamund Pike
Lo,
moves to the net.
Lo is outraged that his microphone just
Lo is so mad he's throwing mics. All right.
He's tanking his mic in protest.
We have a Black Klansman matchup. We have Mr. Adam Driver
Oh,
going
no.
up against another nepotism baby, but one we like. And that is John David Washington. And I do believe Lo knows both of these people. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with Lo this go round.
Oh man. And you know what's interesting is nothing against Adam Driver, but they both have an appeal to them. But I think the deciding factor for me is Tenet. John David Washington was smooth in that, just breaking necks and wearing the suit, and then talking up game with that girl, Kenneth Branagh's wife or whatever. I forgot her name in the movie, but I don't know. I think he takes it from me. My thing is
Tall
like
Queen Debicki.
Yeah.
Like my thing is like Kyla has that beefy look to him, but like when he was doing the shirtless thing with Daisy, really, it just wasn't working for me. It was like,
I'm such a
you look
hero.
funny, guy. Like just put your shirt back on. Like I
Poor
don't know.
Adam.
But he's got a charm to him. I'm not saying he's a bad guy, but I'll take John David Washington.
Okay. Manda?
Listen, when I watched Black Klansman, I was like obsessed with him. His smile alone just gets me. He is the short king that I adore with all my life, and it's John David Washington. Like he can do whatever he wants. It's fine. Like I'm sorry, but it's true. I love him so much.
All right, Miss Risa.
Oh gosh. Okay. I can't with Adam Driver. He reminds me too much of those weirdo guys in high school who I'm totally gonna get like and then he had to do he had to do that shirtless thing with the weirdo pants like up to here in Star Wars. And it was just like I'd never been in a movie theater where everyone collectively went, "Oh my god, ew."
All right.
Shit.
How about you,
So
Daniel?
you-
How do you feel
No,
about this
no,
slander,
no, no.
or are you on board?
Risa, finish. I think she had a thought.
I saw Malcolm and Marie the other night.
Damn straight.
That's all I need to say. So
When he bit, yeah, we understand. It's okay. I watch
Yeah.
that GIF on loop every day. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. Good call.
All right, Daniel.
Explain this. I like Adam Driver sexually in like a Patterson way. You know, like you come home, he like takes care of you, he takes care of your dog, and you know, he's your cute husband that you snuggle up to at the end of the night. John David Washington can wear the hell out of a suit in Malcolm and Marie and Tenet, and he also can just rock some style in Black Klansman. And the sound of him eating macaroni and cheese with the look on his face lets me know that he is a man who likes eating. And just, it's the combination of everything. And Ballers, like, has anyone seen Ballers?
I watched it for him.
Yeah, he's completely different in that than he is in his movies. Like, he's more braggadocious in that one. And I
Oh my
like
god.
that.
Yeah.
So he's got different sides to him, some
Yes.
spicier than others, and just
Yes.
oh man, that face! I just want to, I let him do things.
Yes.
Right. I'm sorry to my dear friend Phaedra, but I've never quite gotten the Adam Driver thing. People love him. That's great. I've never quite understood the big craze. So I have to vote for John David Washington as well. And he'll move on.
Chef's kiss.
All right. Next up, we have Miss Fan Bingbing going up against another Euphoria star, Ms. Hunter Schafer. Poor Fan. She really deserved more in the X-Men universe. But saying that, Manda, you are up first.
Fan Bing Bing.
Oh, all right.
100%. She's gorgeous. Honestly, it's another like Jacob Elordi case where I literally cannot stand Jules in the show, and it just rubs off on Hunter Schafer. So sorry,
Dwayne
Hunter.
is shook. He loves him some Hunter Schafer.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry, Dwayne, but like I just cannot even look at her anymore. So it's Fan Bing Bing, but she's gorgeous
Right.
too. So you know,
Risa.
I'm gonna go with Fan Bing Bing too.
yeah.
Oh, all right. Daniel.
I got you, Dwayne. I love me some Hunter. Gorgeous. And what was it? I heard her talk on the A24 podcast with Lord, and she just sounds adorable. Like, I just want to be in her presence, and anything with her makeup just like gets me. And just I love Hunter. She's so cute.
All right, Lo.
I can see the appeal. You know, she's got some sex appeal to her. She's got some really long, like luscious legs. But I don't know. I'm a sucker for really pretty Asian girls, and I'll go with Bing Bing.
You don't say, Lo. I think we definitely knew your type coming through this. Yeah, no offense to Hunter. Again, I haven't seen Euphoria, so it doesn't really play a factor in here. I just think Fan Bing Bing is really pretty. She just has this like stunning classic look that's really striking as well. So it's gotta go with Fan. Plus, like with a surname like Bing Bing, come on now. Like, how can you not love her? All right. Next up, we have another age disparity here.
Oh,
We have Mr. Josh Duhamel going up against Eddie Redmayne.
Oh.
And Risa, you are up first on this one.
Okay. So I know that Eddie Redmayne's in the Harry Potter verse, or at least that
Yes.
whole extended thing.
Mhm.
He looks like I think he's miscast, honestly.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I think he should be he should be in Gringotts.
Poor Eddie. Poor Eddie.
I'm sure he's a very nice person. I'm sure
He's a
very
wonderful
nice
new
person.
commander,
He's so
Risa.
cute. Holy shit. Clipped.
She just called him a goblin.
So I presume you're going with former Mr. Fergie.
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, she said unfortunately. All right. Daniel.
Just who chose Eddie Redmayne to be in this bracket, man?
He's adorable.
I'm very confused by this. All I can think of is Jupiter Ascending, and
Oh,
just no. God, what? At least Josh Duhamel is like military daddy who like isn't problematic, so I can go with that.
Yes.
All right. And low.
Oh, come on. We're going to slander the guy who was the star of Las Vegas? No, but I at least know him from like Transformers, and then he was like in a bunch of like sappy rom-coms and rom dramas, but this isn't even a competition. I mean, no offense to Eddie Redmayne, he's got like as Scarmander, he was kind of had this goofy charm, but at least Josh Duhamel's got the classic like handsome features, you know, like he's got leading man features. I don't know if I'd call him a leading man, but he's got the handsomeness to him that it's easy for him to take this. So
He needs to stay out of the directing chair after I saw that like hot ass mess, like whatever Men Games or whatever the fuck that was. It's terrible.
he's directing? What did he direct?
He directed a terrible movie about this like group of friends that like go on this horrible trip, and Olivia Munn is in it, so you know it's gonna be terrible. Manda, who do you vote for?
I would like to win a date with Tad Hamilton, please. he's like DILF. I can't. Yeah. That's Tad. That was the first time I ever saw him, and I'm like, yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and sign up for Grindr, like you were telling your pretend son Simon, and get it poppin', Josh. I also have to vote for Josh, though I think the Eddie Redmayne slander was far too much from my fellow panel.
That was cray. My goodness.
All right, moving right along, we have.
I just love that you invented the Olivia Munn sticker of disapproval.
Oh my God! Listen, there are certain indicators that you just know a movie's going to be bad heading in, and unfortunately, one of them is starring Olivia Munn. You just know.
She doesn't pick good projects.
She's beautiful, gorgeous gowns. She's serving up gorgeous gowns, but otherwise,
long live Attack of the Show.
Long live the show.
I was in love with her.
I mean, she's stunning. I know why people love her. She was in one of these tournaments, but again, much like Scott Eastwood, when she starts opening that mouth, you're like, okay, I guess. But anyway, next up, we have the mummy herself, femme fatale, Sophia Boutella, going up against funny woman, Tiffany Haddish.
Oh, shit.
And on this one, we are starting off with Daniel.
Shit.
Sophia Boutella can step on me.
with that knife sword blade from Kingsman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All day. I'll take it.
Lo, I think I know where you're going from that look you gave.
No, because I totally forgot that was her. She was the knife leg lady.
Yeah.
I love Kingsman.
She was also the like love interest in Atomic Blonde.
Okay.
Oh.
No, because I haven't seen that one, but
that's a day one theater.
My sexiest role of Sophia Boutella personally was
really
Atomic Blonde.
Oh, no, I gotta put that on my infinite watch list. She's sexy as hell though.
Yes.
I'm sorry, who's she going against? Tiffany Haddish. Nothing against Tiffany Haddish, but she's just more so funny than. I mean, she's not a bad looking woman, but
very pretty.
She's just a really funny person. I think I'd be friends with her. I don't know if I'd take her out for drinks, but
yeah. I got that vibe too. She's like best friend. She's like hype woman.
Yes.
I feel like she'd hype you up to go talk to Sophia Boutella.
All right, Manda.
Oh my God, Atomic Blonde. Rip me. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, like it was a good time. It was a good time. She's
That bisexual makeout scene. Come on now.
it was
Okay,
beautiful.
I gotta watch this movie.
You need to watch
Brother,
this movie.
brother,
I can't
I
even
don't know
talk
what you
about
did.
it without. Okay, anyways, they for sure Sophia Boutella. Sorry, thank you, Fenmi. Sophia Boutella, 100%. Like she's awesome. I'm excited for Rebel Moon though. I'm so excited for her to lead it. So yeah.
And Risa.
Oh gosh, both of them. See, Tiffany and Sophia are both gorgeous women.
Mm-hmm.
But oh god, I feel like actually personally, Sophia would be that kind of woman you totally long for. The one who makes you feel bad about yourself.
Yes.
Just looking at you.
Yes. Fuck it up.
She's I don't think I've ever seen her look bad. So I'm like that's why she takes my vote.
Oh, well, I have to say, Dibes almost just flipped my vote because what we're not going to do is try to rewrite history that the Mummy was any good. That's what we're not going to do here.
Yeah.
But Sophia, I mean, I do think Tiffany Haddish is very pretty. And, this is hottest though, girl. This is not just pretty. This is the hottest tournament, and that definitely is Sophia. So, all right. Next up, got a little bit of old school versus new on the block. We got Mr. Daddy himself, Ryan Felipe, going up against West Side Story star David Alvarez. And on this one, I am starting off with you, Manda.
David Alvarez.
Ooh, there was no
Ryan Phillippe. Listen, Ryan Phillippe is a blonde. I can't.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
This is accurate.
rule.
You and your blondes.
It's a rule. I'm sorry.
I
I
thought she
can't.
likes blondes.
No, just women.
There you go.
All right, Risa.
Chris Hemsworth is the exception, Larry. I just want you to know that. So, got you.
God. So, okay. So Ryan Phillippe, because I think of Cruel Intentions.
Oh, that movie's fantastic. Sarah Michelle Gellar, God bless. Sorry.
All right, Daniel.
Is Ryan Phillippe the dad in Wish Upon?
I forgot that movie the moment I walked out, Daniel. Why are you asking me about Wish Upon? He is Reese Witherspoon's children's father.
And the kids look nothing like him.
And they look just like Reese. So
his genes were useless.
Things look nothing like him. There's probably a reason for that. If Ryan Phillippe is the dad from Wish Upon, that it kind of makes sense. It just looks like sad dad that someone would really fuck on a Tuesday bar run, but
still hot.
David Alvarez, I'm a fan of that one.
Okay, Low.
So I will say, although I didn't love the film, he was great in West Side Story. I'm not familiar with him with anything else. He's a good actor, but I gotta say, man, I know what you did last summer. Ryan Felipe doing his boxing thing against the bag, coming out the shower soaking wet, and then the killer's like stalking him, and then he's like, "What's up?" And I don't know. He just got that bad boy charm from like the early 2000s. And then Risa mentioned Cruel Intentions. He's got the suave, sophisticated look in that one. I don't know. It's been a while, but he was a heartthrob back then, and I'll throw it to Ryan Felipe there.
Damn.
Yeah, everybody. David Alvarez was the standout with Ariana DeBose for me in West Side Story. They were the two best in the entire film, and I much would have rather watched them than our two leads, personally. Just stick with their story, please. But I mean, not only is Ryan Felipe in my childhood, but he still looks good to me. I mean, homie, he be posting thirst traps on the regular to the internet. Okay, Ryan. You don't got very strong genes, clearly. Reese's genes just whooped yours' ass in the making of your children. But I gotta go with Ryan. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up, we have Ms. Elsa Pataki going up against Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., Kobe Smulders. And on this one, we will start with you, Miss Risa.
That's mean. This is a really mean matchup for me because I think they're both stunning.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think I like Kobe more because she's got that. She can whoop your ass, and apparently I'm telling the world about myself because I like that. So I'm gonna give it to Kobe.
All right.
I like it.
Daniel.
I don't know. It feels like Elspeth Tacky. I'm not crazy about this round, to be honest with you, but I'm gonna go with Colby just for, I guess, the all-around thing. Like, she can kick your ass, but then we can also go to the mall today. So I feel like there's a good range of there's a good range of stuff that you can do with Kobe. And I don't know, you know what? I feel like Elsa would just want me to go running with her, and I'm just not a runner. Like, if anyone who's with Chris Hemsworth exercises, and I just don't do that.
But cardio is always good in many forms.
That household is very workout intense. That's the thing. If you're gonna live with them, your ass is gonna be working out.
No, dog. That ain't fucking happening.
Them children, they got no chance. All right. Low.
Okay, just for confirmation, she was Vin Diesel's other girl, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Brazilian one. Okay. Yeah, she's spicy. But this is the one time I'm gonna go biased for the other side of it. I'm a huge How I Met Your Mother fan, and Robin sparkles all the way, man. I just she's got my heart. Even though I didn't like the ending of How I Met Your Mother, she's great. Kobe Smulders is great.
All right, Amanda.
Yes. I love Kobe so much, but Jesus Christ, Elsa's on another level of wow. Seeing both Chris Hemsworth and her together is just oh my
It's
god.
not fair. It's not right.
I just sandwich, please. Anyways, Elsa.
Wait, they're dating?
They're married.
Married.
They have 3 children together.
I didn't know that.
Chillins.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's just who else would they be with? Because the two perfect human specimens found each other in Australia somewhere. I also vote for Elsa. I think she is freaking gorgeous. Kobe's good. Kobe's beautiful as well, but Elsa just she's it for me. But Kobe will be moving on. All right. Next up, we have Marvel's latest superstar, Mr. Simu Liu, going up against a lesser-known name, Mr. Lance Gross. So, I will go ahead and start this one off with Daniel.
Look, Shang-Chi is one of the easiest movies to like. It's the easiest MCU movie to like, and it's because of Simu Liu. The man is a superstar. I want him to host the Oscars for the 3 acts that they do. I was in a taco shop the other day, and I watched him guest host the Kelly Clarkson show, and he's just a natural, and he's so charming, and he looks so good in a suit. Even if the suit that he's wearing is the same color as the other guest, he outshines them completely. It's just a beautiful, sexy, strong, good-hearted force of nature. He's the total package.
All right. Low.
I was gonna say I don't know this other guy that well. He seems like a nice fellow, very handsome. Got this strapping look to him, but I feel like it's almost a disservice to Simu if I were to choose someone I didn't know. Simu is just as charming as Daniel was illustrating. I also liked him in Kim's Convenience. He kind of, shows he can do a lot of things. He could do comedy, he could do action. Simu for the win.
All right, Manda.
Canadians are babes. So I'm going with Simu Liu, obviously. I love him so much.
All right. Risa.
Oh my god. Okay. So he really is kind of he's got it all. So Simu has it all. So it's he's funny, he's charming, he's also very good looking, and he's successful. Please, Asian parent checklist down the list. I'm pretty sure he's
Yeah, I mean, I really like Lance. I think he's very attractive, but it's got to be Simu Liu here. I mean, he's another one. I don't think he likes to wear shirts. I think he just naturally his body rejects them. So
We
when I
ain't
was
complaining.
looking for pictures as going through the tournament, it's just like a wall of shirtlessness with Simu's like Google image shirt search. And I don't blame him. If I had it, I would flaunt it too, Simu. So there you go. All right, next up, we have the Latina bombshell, Miss Sofia Vergara, going up against another True Blood alum, Miss Deborah Ann Wool. And we will start with Manda on this one.
Sophia Vergara, like, please, just literally anything is fine. I love her.
She's another one in a very beautiful couple with Joe.
Sandwich. Let's go.
All right. Risa.
I mean, this is like a this is so easy because it's like how you guys were talking about Elsa and Chris Hemsworth, and just like who else would they be with? So when I think of Sophia and Joe, it's just like smash me, please. Like
At the same time.
just yes.
All right, Daniel, do you agree?
Okay. I'm not immediately gonna say it just because I feel bad. Deborah Ann Wool is a gorgeous woman. She's so pretty, and she gives me girl next door vibes in like a good way, and I love her on Daredevil and whatnot. But think about this: one of these people has to be on top of you. Which one do you pick? Is there a contest at this point?
Lo, are you going to keep the train rolling, or are you going to buck the trend?
I don't like using this word often because it's such a fucked up thing to say, but to quote American Pie,
oh god,
move! Move!
Oh my gosh.
Don Cho.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Deborah.
it's true.
It's Sophia.
True.
She's
there's no
wonderful
contest
in
for me.
Daredevil, though. She is.
She's really good.
You're lovely. You have beautiful blue eyes, but they can't compete in this instance, I'm afraid.
No.
All right, next up, we have Mr. Doctor Strange himself, Benedict Cumberbatch, going up against another West Side Story alum. They're everywhere here. Them and Euphoria, just constant. Mr. Mike Feist, who took Twitter by storm, certainly, when West Side Story came out.
It's the white boy of the month.
White boy of the month. Risa, which one you going with here?
Okay, I just had to look at Mike Feist, and I hate to give it to Benedict by default, but him as Doctor Strange could, just kind of squeaks it for me.
All right, Daniel.
Mike Feist looks like he needs to eat a sandwich. Like, he looks like he's dying. He looks like he's starving. Like, you don't want to take him to my grandma's because she would, like, legitimately think he needs help. Benedict Cumberbatch can seduce me from 100 yards away with his voice. So, yeah.
All right, Lo.
Think about it. You're blindfolded. All you hear is either his face or Benedict Cumberbatch.
I can do you one better there. Imagine him like slithering up to you, like he was fucking the dragon from the Hobbit.
I was like, a salamander that kind of resembles.
Smog. He'll always be Smog to me, but he is, all jokes aside, he's a charming man. Not exactly my cup of tea, but good looking fellow. Let's go with Benedict.
Yeah.
All right, Spike Lee. Manda.
I have a weakness for voices. So Benedict just, I don't know, the second he opens his mouth, I'm like, you can do whatever you want. So yeah, Cumberbatch. He's so great. I love him.
Who
Sorry.
is in charge of y'all's YouTube right now?
Dude, I'm telling you, are you sure that's not Ryan?
No,
Is
Ryan's like
Ryan okay?
it's not Ryan, trust me. It's Dives. Like it's not Ryan.
I think okay, if it's Dibes, he's blacked out. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing right
Does
now.
not know. That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
mean, I
please
appreciate
don't.
it. It's just
Oh my
funny as
God.
hell.
It is
this great.
Dives.
I'm loving it. I mean,
It's
I am
Dives.
living for the seat of geeks in here. So I have to go with Benedict. I also don't. He looks much better with a beard. Like Doctor Strange is
Yeah.
where I'm like, okay, I can finally understand all this craze about Benedict Cumberbatch. Because for a long time I didn't understand it at all. But with the Doctor Strange look, I can kind of get it. And then we all saw the like Cumberpeen in Power of the Dog. So you know,
Wait,
it kinda-
what?
Spoiler alert
And-
for
Oh
me.
yeah.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
It's very
Everyone-
fast.
It's
It's like
like-
it's very quick. You
Is it a
have to-
Ben Affleck?
But
movie?
he's like
He's wearing a sock for sure.
he's
but, like,
totally naked though.
it is
he
beautiful.
shows his ass a lot.
Yeah.
in the
Which is
movie, actually.
great. Yeah.
So yeah, I have to go with him, right? I mean, after that, what else? Thank you, Jane
Oh.
Campion. I guess I vote for Jane Campion.
Yes.
All right.
Thank
Next
you.
up, we have a couple of a little bit more mature ladies for you on this round. We have the AMC spokeswoman, Ms. Nicole Kidman, going up against the Scream Queen herself, Ms. Neve Campbell. And Lo, we're starting you off on this one.
Heartbreak does not feel good in a place like this. You know, okay, so I'm making fun of her, but really though, she had me when she was Chase Meridian in Batman Forever, ready to fucking seduce the shit out of Batman. She was like rubbing on his rubber suit and like wearing these silky sheets and well, how old was I? I was like 8. I couldn't handle that shit, man. I fell in love with a woman at that age. Nicole Kidman for the win. She is very, very attractive, very sexy.
All right. And Manda.
Oh my god. Wait, I forgot who else you said for like 2 seconds. Who else did you say?
Neve Campbell.
Oh yeah, Scream Queen. My god. That's like I look at Neve Campbell. I'm like, that's mom, but not like in a MILF way. You know, I'm just like, that's
Get
just-
out. I will not accept a get out, Manda, right now.
But like that's mom. I'm like that. She raised me. Like I love her.
Were you raised by goddamn what was that movie? The pool one, the animal one.
Wild Things.
Wild Thing.
Wild Things. Yeah,
I
like,
haven't
did
seen it. I
Wild
gotta
Things
watch it.
raise you, man.
I gotta watch it still. I haven't seen it. No, I go with Nicole Kidman. There's just something about her, honestly. Like her early stuff with like Tom Cruise. Ooh, just
Eyes
good
wide
stuff.
shut.
Oh, just good stuff. She's like beautiful, like with her red hair. I love her so much. So
Risa.
This is hard. This is very difficult just because it's Nicole Kidman. And even now, I mean, when they, I hate to use this one, but Aquaman, when she was, fighting and stuff. And then
Mama.
Neve Campbell. That's like Party of Five, The Craft. Scream. Oh boy, I'm like this round sucks, but like we have to choose, right? So
We have to choose.
I have to choose, but I don't think Neve has really been fucking with her face as much, like Nicole
Ooh.
has.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna go
Neve?
with Neve. Yeah.
All right, Daniel, you gonna give us a tie or are you gonna wrap this one up?
To quote Ewan McGregor in Moulin Rouge, I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. Oh my God. Nicole Kidman in red hair is one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. Ugh.
It's true.
Well, I don't know if it's being the Ricardos that is the most recent thing lingering on my mind. Because they really effed up poor Nicole Kidman's face. That makeup was wretched,
Yeah.
what they did to her in that movie. And Neve, I don't know. I just have a thing for Neve Campbell. You can beat my ass anytime, Sydney. You are my Scream Queen for life. I am picking Neve, but Nicole will be moving on.
Bae.
All right. Next up, we have another Aussie. We've moved from Nicole Kidman Aussie to another Aussie with KJ Apa going up against Michael Cimino from Love Victor. All right.
They're babes. Okay.
So this one I'm going to go with Manda first.
As much as I hate Riverdale, when I first saw KJ Apa, when he was first cast as Archie Andrews, I was like, damn, shirtless KJ Apa is a good time. He can't act for shit, but he's gorgeous. I'm going KJ Apa.
All right, Risa. The list of can't act worth shit but looks good just keeps growing.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, Manda said what I was thinking, but I'm like, I'll go with KJ. I mean, it's just like it's okay. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
All right, Daniel.
I've got a Jacob Elordi problem with KJ Apa, which is really like, is he just like kind of Songbird? The hell is that?
A shitty film.
No, it's like KJ Apa to me. Just like, I think the only reason he stood out in Riverdale is because of the red hair, and I don't know. Michael Cimino doesn't really do it for me either, but there is something like, I don't know, theatrical. Like he could be kind of you guy meet at a club, you grind up, you dance, you go home, and I don't know. I feel like KJ Apa would just kind of lay there while this guy would at least like have a fun time with you and then make pancakes in the morning. So sure, let's go with Michael Cimino.
All right, Low.
I love it.
I'm gonna say I don't know who either of these kids are.
Not the.
I will admit, the
The
James Dean
children.
thing is appealing to me from the Riverdale guy. But I can kind of just see it from the stills. Yeah, he probably looks like he can't act that well.
Not I can see it in the still.
It's bland. It's given
Look,
bland.
No, it's just the vibe I get from some of the stills I saw.
Loretto knows the vibes. He knows the vibes.
So what is this? Love Victor? This guy seems charming.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is hard. I really don't know these kids. They're both good-looking fellas, but I'll give it to the Love Victor kid, Michael Cimino.
Yes. Okay. This time I have to side with Daniel and Lowe. I think KJ Apa is very attractive. He just gives such douche vibes. And that red hair is wretched. I mean, I don't know if anyone on earth could pull off that red that they put on him. It is so bad. But I mean, that body is right. It's right. But Michael, I don't know. I think he is so attractive, especially outside of Love Victor. He has like this edgier type of just general style to him as a human, and he is adorable. So I am also going to vote for Michael. All right. Next up, we have Miss Ava Longoria going up against Ms. Lizzie McGuire herself, Hilary Duff.
How dare you?
Another hard matchup for round one. I agree. I agree. It's not an easy match this go round. But we are going to start with you, Risa.
Oh gosh, I'm like, this is a really, really weird matchup, but I'm like, Ava is really she's gorgeous, but I'm like, I don't know, there's always been something about her that's just been annoying to me. I feel like Hillary, at least you would have fun with her.
Totally.
All right, Daniel.
Hilary Duff totally beat the curse for the child actress, like somebody I knew in my childhood, but like has grown gracefully into it. I look at Hilary Duff and I loved her when I was 10 years old, and I love her when I'm almost 30. And I would just like, I don't know. She feels like, again, the Ava Longoria. Maybe it's because of Desperate Housewives, and maybe because I was getting a little bit annoyed with her cases too. But like Hilary Duff just seems like someone that's so much fun to like hang out at home with, or go out to dance with, or go to a baseball game, or like go to a movie, or just like I don't know, just what's that song? Come clean, let the rain wash down and wake my dreams.
Back to the beginning.
I mean, that was a bop. Let's be very clear.
Yeah. The music video, amazing. Metamorphosis album, amazing.
Yes, amazing.
Sonic, the math. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, Low.
I'm gonna say it almost seemed unfair initially, but to be fair, like back then I wasn't the biggest Desperate Housewives fan. I was just like, oh, that's a pretty lady. But kind of like Daniel in a way, I kind of fell for Hilary Duff in Cinderella Story. I loved that movie. Like it's low key, like hella underrated, cheesy rom-com, obviously, but there was just a charm about her. And she matured really well. We kind of grew up with her, and you know, I'm gonna take Hilary.
We all got robbed by Lizzie McGuire reboot. That's
yes, we did.
Stop. I'm so sad.
I'm pissed still, Disney. Right, Manda?
Oh my god, I love Eva Longoria. She's such a babe. But I did grow up with Hilary Duff, and I also like fell for her in A Cinderella Story. She's also a blondie, so it's fitting for everything. Well, surprise, shocking, but no, like the older she gets, the more gorgeous she gets. So
whoever's tweeting for Suit Up Geeks, I think what it is Hilary Duff has that girl next door thing, but in a good way. Like it's girl next door that's approachable, but she's also could be like really kinky as shit in bed. I have a feeling. Hilary Duff.
Yes.
I do appreciate that Dibes seems to have a thing for like sexy older Latina women, because he was like, he said stop the tournament for Sofia Vergara, and this comment here for Eva Longoria. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love for Latina moms. But I mean, I had the biggest crush on Hilary Duff growing up. Like the biggest crush on Hilary Duff growing up. And I think she still looks great, Tyler. So I am going to vote for Hilary as well.
Queen.
Whoop, whoop. All right. So next up, we have the White Boy of the Month, seemingly every month, Mr. Logan Lerman, going up against an elven pirate prince, Orlando Bloom.
Oh, I hate you so much.
On this one, we are starting with Daniel, but first, now Tyler, tell me who's aged better, though.
I mean, Hillary's natural, fam. Like,
sorry, we support Lindsay and her comeback.
Yes.
I hope she's doing well, but let's be real, who aged better of the two? All right, Daniel, who you voting for here?
Tyler, are you okay? Yeah. I'm not really crazy about both of these guys. I don't know, Orlando Bloom, I think it's his face. It looks weird to me.
I'm gonna hurt. Watch what you say, Daniel. Watch what you say.
I'm not into Orlando Bloom. Like when he opens his mouth too, is just kind of like air that hisses out, and there's nothing really I can grasp onto. And then Logan Lerman just kind of looks, again, it's White Boy of the Month. Who would I? Okay, I've got to think. Who would I go for? Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say Orlando Bloom, just on the potential off chance that he could bring in Katy Perry.
Oh, I knew you were gonna go that way. To be honest, okay. I knew it. I knew you were gonna go that way.
Okay, Amanda, be honest with yourself.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Orlando Bloom or Katy Perry?
Katy Perry.
Yeah, exactly. So get the off chance.
I got it.
All right, Lo.
So just being a ginormous Lord of the Rings fan, it's almost unfair that this matchup exists. But you know, to go from like a red sun rises, blood has been spilled this night, to Will Turner, I think that part of it just kind of seals the deal for me. I think he's really charming as a swashbuckling sword maker in Pirates of the Caribbean. I'll go with Orlando Bloom.
All right, Manda.
This is so hard. Oh my god, it's so hard. Cause like Logan Lerman has curls and gorgeous blue eyes, and I'm just like,
A
okay,
nice
but
little gray into the
he
hair.
looks so good. But then Orlando Bloom was one of my favorite, like, first crushes, and like I was obsessed with pirates, and I wanted him so badly. I still do. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna go with my childhood crush and go with Orlando Bloom. So
All right, Risa.
I was just thinking about it. I'm like, wait a minute. The only thing I think I only know Logan Lerman from two things: Percy Jackson and no, one thing, Percy Jackson.
Perks of being a wallflower.
he's so cute.
Oh yeah, that too. With Emma Watson. So,
And Ezra Miller.
And Ezra.
oh,
Character's great there
Yeah.
at least. But
yeah, character's good there.
The
But
rest-
I think of Orlando Bloom going from like when the Lord of the Rings trilogy came out and how good he looked as Legolas, and then having to go back like how many years later when they brought him back for The Hobbit.
oh,
and he looks exactly the same.
I'm like, okay, I'll take that. And then, but really, like Lo said, with the swashbuckling as Will Turner, he aged like cheese though outside of that, but
Ooh.
he can still get it.
okay.
Nice.
I mean, I loved me some Legolas. He's my favorite character in Lord of the Rings.
Mm.
And I think a lot of that was just Orlando Bloom. So I have to vote for Orlando. Logan, you are adorable, but it's not your time. All right. Next up, we have Ms. Jessica Henwick going up against Lucy Hale. And on this one, we will start with homie having a heart attack back there, Mr. Lowe.
Yes.
Let me just say this. Captain Bugs, I will go anywhere you will lead me on your ship. You have my service.
Damn.
Good Lord, Jessica Henwick is incredible. See, now I know how Amanda feels now because I'm getting weak in the knees.
You get it?
I'm starting to sweat
Wait.
profusely. Whew. Okay, sorry, Jessica Henwick. Jessica Henwick.
All right.
Amanda. I got you though. I got you. Damn.
Tyler gets it.
You know what? Jessica Henwick's a badass. I'm gonna go with her for sure.
Right.
Lucy Hale bothers me, man. I don't know what it is. I just can't.
Another attractive person who can't act, but the list just continues to grow.
Perhaps.
All right, Risa.
So, Lucy Hale just has one of those faces where, I mean, I think Daniel said it earlier that someone had a face that you just wanted to like eat. She has one of those faces for me you just want to like squish. So I'm not gonna go with Lucy Hale, but Jessica Henwick as Colleen Wing. Yes, please.
All right.
Let's go.
I just figured out it is Ryan, isn't it? Fucking
No,
shit.
no, Ryan. I'm telling you, it's not Ryan.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure it's not Ryan.
Dives does not talk like that. But anyway, sorry, we're getting off track.
Daniel?
Lucy Hale seems like the kind of person that would get into an argument with the cashier because she's trying to return the wrong item to the wrong store. And Jessica Henwick is like sexy space pirate looking lady.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's also one of those things where like you've seen one actor in just enough terrible things that it just starts coloring your perception of that person. So it's like, yeah.
Hey, she is Olivia Munn as well. If Lucy Hale is on the cast list, you know you're in for a wretched film. Like
Pretty rough.
there's
Wait,
pretty
how did
much
she
no
get big
exception.
again? I can't
What?
remember.
Pretty Little
Lucy
Liars.
Hale, how did she get big
Fantasy.
again?
Oh, I was like, oh my god.
I think it's Pretty Little Liars, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I
No,
watched
it's
the
definitely Jessica Henwick.
Yeah.
Whip me up, Sand Snake. I'm down for the ride, girl. Jessica all the way on this one. Lucy, Mm-mm.
I'm just saying, I got into a car accident the same day I watched Truth or Dare, and the car accident was less traumatic.
Yeah, I mean, oof.
Damn.
All right. Our final matches for round 1. We have another Scream and Love Victor alumni, Mr. Mason Gooding, going up against another Game of Thrones alumni, as well as Iron Fist, Finn Jones.
I love
And
her.
we-
Like,
Oh, and we'll start with Manda. on
oh
this one.
my god, Mason Gooding. Oh my god.
Okay.
Like shit. I watched Scream and I was like, who is this snack? Literally. I was like, damn. He's gorgeous. He's related to Cuba Gooding Jr., which is great too, because I just watched Jerry Maguire again and I'm like, yes, I get it again. So yeah, let's do that.
All right, Risa.
Sorry.
Oh gosh, so Finn Jones loses by default because he was such a wet noodle as Iron Fist. So it's gonna be Mason for me.
That's why I tried to whisper. He was much more appealing as Loris Tyrell.
Right?
Yes. Okay. Daniel.
Mason Gooding has that kind of like, it's weird to describe. It's like some kind of Lenny Kravitz in the 90s appeal. It's like that super like always in a cologne commercial sex appeal to him. But then Scream proved that he's also a goofball, so it's not like unapproachable cologne model. And yeah, show me the Gooding.
It's
All the
times for
good.
sure.
I want it.
It's times.
All right. Low.
Tyler,
Oh,
you
Tyler.
need the right get fist.
Tyler.
So Risa took the words out of my mouth already. I'm not gonna
Jeez.
talk about that. All I'm gonna say is I'm voting for Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That was so
Um,
funny.
It was so cute.
Yeah. I mean, again, oh god, Mason Gooding is just so damn
Like,
attractive.
just, like, wreck.
I can't with him and how attractive he is. So I
Yeah.
will also be voting for Mason.
Hell
All right,
yeah.
in our final matchup of
Yes.
this first round, we have edgy, funny lady, Miss Aubrey Plaza, going
Ooh.
up against Kiki Lane. And Risa, you start us off on this one.
Ugh, I really I wanted to be Aubrey Plaza at one point in my life. But
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
does that mean I would? Yes, we'll do it. We'll go with Aubrey.
Okay. Daniel.
It's Aubrey. It's just Aubrey.
All right.
So
Low.
I was gonna say nothing against Kiki Lane. She's very beautiful, but Aubrey Plaza is like my dream girl.
Oh, all right.
I love
Is-
it.
She's
She's
or
not-
one of, but yeah,
Okay.
she's just wonderful.
Manda.
I know she's gonna lose, but Kiki Lane is just freaking stunning and she's really cute and fun. So I'm gonna go with her.
Yeah, I'm particularly because she's gonna lose since it's already decided.
Yeah.
So I'm also just gonna go with Kiki
I
because
just love her.
she's beautiful and deserves her 2 votes.
Yes, she does.
All right, we are finally here. Here we go. Round 2.
Oh my god.
I love
2
time.
hours in and
We-
round 2?
We are definitely the longest one. I just want y'all to know that.
Oh, really?
Including the first one that had double the amount of people.
Oh my god.
No, the first one went longer, but we were into round 2 by now. All right, but
We're in
we
the funniest version of the extended
Yes,
edition.
we are. So we're starting this one off with Mr. Paul Rudd versus Sam Claflin. Risa,
Oh,
kick us off
Oh,
with
Paul Rudd.
round 2. Oh,
Paul Rudd.
all right. Daniel, I think I know where you're going to go on this one.
All
So-
right, what is this? No,
All
we
right.
can eat this up now. All
Low.
right.
Paul Rudd, baby.
All right. And Miss Manda.
oh, I'm sorry, Sammy, but I gotta go with Paul.
All right. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to vote for Sam
It's fine.
to get the vote. Paul, you're cute and all, but I would vote for Sam. But it doesn't matter. Mr. Red moves on. All right, next we have Ms. Tiana Taylor up against Sydney Sweeney. And this one begins with Daniel.
Yeah. Sydney is. I wouldn't be surprised if Sydney was an actual Eternal. You know, just sent from above to take care of us, and explicitly me. And she could just fly me up into the heavens, and we could live our own sexy fantasies.
All right, Lo.
Oh man, I hate. I don't know. I'm not saying Sydney Sweeney's not attractive, but like there's a type of that's just too much for me. I guess like like I'm more. No, I'm just saying I'm more of like an ass guy versus a tits guy. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, titties. Like that's not what does it for me. She has big, beautiful eyes. I'll say, but I'll take Tiana Taylor.
I
Right. Manda.
My wife, Sydney Sweeney. My wife,
It's the way.
That's my wife.
Risa.
Tiana.
Ooh,
Oh, shit. Okay.
No.
damn. My poor girl.
Shit.
Larry.
I have to go with Tiana Taylor.
I knew it.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
And Daniel and I will take care of Sydney. It's fine.
We'll take it. It's okay.
We'll take care of her. It's fine.
All right. Next up, we have Ryan Felipe against Simu Liu. And this one begins with you, Lo.
Damn, honestly, I like Ryan Felipe, but the buck stops here, man. I'm going with Simu.
Okay. And Amanda.
Canadian babe, stay strong.
Risa.
Simu.
And Daniel.
He can smack me around all day long, baby.
Yeah.
See that Simu energy.
And I also have to go with Simu on this
Bye,
one.
Tyler. Love you, buddy.
Bye,
Well,
Tyler.
no, he just said that because I voted out Sydney Sweeney. That was what that comment was.
It's
that
okay.
Sydney was eliminated.
Thank you,
The
Tyler.
three of us will take care of her. It's fine.
All right. Next up, we have
Dude, that's not
So
done.
if
No,
that
this
is
is
not
not
the porn
stopping.
parody name, we are missing great opportunity.
Dibes, step away from the computer.
next up we have Miss Sophia Vergara going up against Kobe Smulders. And Manda, you kick us off on this one.
Sophia.
All right. And Risa.
Sophia.
Like, hello.
Okay. And Daniel.
If you're on top, who do you want on bottom?
I mean, Lo has said he's not a tits guy, but I think we've established what Daniel loves.
Clearly.
I love everything.
I mean, yes. All right, Lo.
I'm sorry, I didn't even hear what the matchup was.
Sophia Vergara and Kobe Smulders.
Oh, damn it! I like Robin, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, no, Sophia Vergara is special. She's just a special woman.
Do you want sparkles or fireworks?
I thought we were gonna get a Kobe vote from Lo, actually, so I was a little bit shocked, but it's clearly Sophia Vergara for me. Like, I'm
This is
sorry,
so
Kobe. We good.
I love this.
All right. Next up,
Vergara and
we
the
have Orlando Bloom against Mason Gooding.
Fuck.
And we are back to you, Risa, to start this one off.
Oh gosh, I think nostalgia's gonna take it for me. I'm gonna go with
Oh.
Orlando Bloom.
All right. And Daniel.
Oh, out your goddamn minds if you don't pick Mason Goody. That man is so sexy, he can take as unattractive a name as Mason and still make me fall in love with him.
All right. Low.
So okay, so I just gave away what I like about women, but if it came to guys, I'm not really into the big hulking kind of guys. So Orlando Bloom all the way. Give me the sweet lover boy.
No,
Okay. And Manda.
it's just rock hard and their shoulders
Yep.
and the back.
Yep.
It's perfect. So Mason Gooding. Anyways, I realized what I said. I didn't mean it that way. I meant like, anyways.
It is what it is, girl. It is what it is.
I hope to God
That
you
was the
can
first thing I
find
thought of,
me.
Amanda. I was just
I
like,
didn't
yo.
mean to I meant like chiseled, you know.
Yeah, I know what you were
Yes.
trying to say.
Um,
It's like it's 1 a.m. here, guys.
it's true. I love you.
I don't
like
think
Alaska,
that room's
but-
red just because of the
Yeah.
lighting anymore. She's steaming in there.
Dives, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's definitely Mason for me, especially at the moment. It's definitely Mason. I love you, Orlando, but it's too much to overcome this time. All right, next up we have Jessica Henwick up against Aubrey Plaza, and this one starts with Daniel.
Aubrey has everything to me. She could step on me. She could go next door. She's like, and the thing is, Aubrey Plaza would be into you no matter how old or disgusting you are, based
Grandpa.
on who you are.
Dirty grandpa.
And
Great
she would let
grandpa.
you do things
Yeah.
that, like, you just be foul. You just be completely foul.
Oh, I
I can't say the thing about sexy pirate lady.
Okay. Low.
Loretto's gonna die. He's just like
Dude,
threesome
okay, so,
now.
like,
It's fine.
If these two women walked up to me and they were like, "Marry me," I
See?
would start crying because I wouldn't know what to do. I might faint even.
Fan
Oh
blow.
God, this is heartbreaking. I love Aubrey so much, but God, Jessica Henwick gets my blood boiling. Like that's like the one name on this list that just drives me off the wall.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I know. I got it bad, right? Like,
Literally. You have it worse than me right now. It's fine.
okay. So what's interesting here? Like, it's like, is it lust? Is it love? Like, what am I trying to choose
Aw.
here?
You'll
Buddy,
figure it out.
sexiest actors bracket.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Jessica Henwick.
All right.
Oh.
Okay, if there was a time to think with your dick, it's now.
Manda. If there's a time to think with your dick, Manda, it's now.
I
Come on,
know.
dude.
I know. I'm gonna. Aubrey's a bit spicy, so I'll go with Aubrey Plaza. I'm sorry.
Don't be
Risa.
sorry.
Yeah.
For me, there's something about Jessica, which she has that like that. It's the badassery, the extra badassery. So
Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah. I have to say, watching that, God, what was it called on the LGBTQ rom-com with Aubrey Plaza in it?
Oh, happiest season.
Happiest season. I was like,
Dude.
is this a choice? I'm sorry, Mackenzie, but you got to move. Like,
Right.
if I were Kristen Stewart, she would have been thrown out the house immediately. Like,
Right.
what's
And then
going
thrown
on?
up against a wall, and it's great.
I'm going back to Aubrey immediately. But I have to vote for Jessica Henwick.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Aubrey. It
damn.
just
It's okay. I'll take care
yeah,
of her.
something about Jessica is just, it's too much. All right. Next up, we have Matthias Schoenaerts up against John Hamm. And we are starting this one off with
And I'm the bad
Low.
one. Jesus Christ.
What is happening? Somebody take this computer away from this man.
Dives, you can't yell at me, okay?
Good God.
Oh,
Shit.
man,
So it's the
great.
badassery of that guy from Baby Driver and Matthias. What's he from again?
Well, Red Sparrow was like the most mainstream, probably.
Oh, okay. He
Bigger
was like that
Splash.
the Euro guy, right?
He's the Euro man.
Spy, evil agent guy.
Yes.
Mm.
I was say I don't know him well enough. He seems like a cool dude, but I'll give it to John Hamm.
All right, Manda.
To the DILF, please. John Hamm. Thanks.
Risa.
I'll let John Hamm give it to me.
Okay. And Daniel.
Guild Squad.
Ayo, hashtag.
All right. Yeah,
There you
I
go.
love you, mateys, but it's gonna be John Hamm again. All right. Next up, we have Daisy Ridley going up against Sophie Turner.
Ooh.
And Manda starts us off on this one.
Sophie Turner.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Risa
Daisy Ridley.
and Daniel.
Sophie Turner.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Lo, you gonna tie it up or you gonna wrap it up?
Ugh. No, it sucks because I like Daisy a lot, but I think Sophie's more sexy. She's just.
Yeah.
I've seen her in a couple dresses, and it's like okay.
The legs, man.
Yeah.
The legs.
Right. Well, I would
Yeah.
vote for Daisy Ridley with you, Risa, but it looks like both of our female finalists from the fan vote are now out because it is Vanessa Hudgens versus Daisy Ridley. So, we will have a new female winner for sure. But back to the other side, we have Joe Manganiello going up against Scott Eastwood. And this one starts with Risa.
Next matchup. Like
Yeah,
who's voting for Scott?
Matchup, seriously.
No.
Daniel, just who is it, Daniel?
Buddy, Guild Squad. Come on now. Come on.
Yeah, it's
Lo, who might you be voting for?
Dilf. Man, Joe.
Manda?
it's Big Dick Richie or bust. Thanks.
Yeah. Scott, you barely got my vote in that first round. Definitely not
You
getting it
slid
this
by.
go round. You snuck through round one. It's over for you here, Eastwood. All right. Next, we have Miss Tika Sumpter going up against Rosamund Pike. And Daniel starts us off on this one.
We already know.
Oh, man.
Will Daniel have to give in to murder?
Yeah.
That's right. Come to the dark side, fam.
Tika Sumter ain't for me, bro. I'm sorry. At least, like, Rosamund Pike. Like, if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go happy.
All right. And Lo.
I'm gonna go with Tika.
And Manda.
Queen Pike, please.
Okay. And Risa.
Times.
Give me the crazy. Give me Rosamund, please.
I really hope none of these actors ever watch this show.
Well,
I just don't think so. Except for Sydney. Please.
Sydney can watch.
Sydney can watch.
Sydney can watch.
yeah, I have to go with Rosamund. I like the crazy streak. It's something extra. I love you, Tika, too, but Rosamund it is. All right. Next up, we have Benedict Cumberbatch going up against Michael Cimino. And Lo, you are first in this matchup.
I'll go with Benjamin Cucumber.
All right. And Manda.
Benedict, please, and thank you.
Why did you say it like that?
I don't know.
Daisy, give me that Benedict.
All right. And Daniel.
There's only one contestant here whose name is filthy. So give me the dick. Give me the cum.
All right.
See, someone did it worse than me right now.
All
so-
these little cumber bitches up in here. I would vote for Michael, but Benedict is moving along.
He's your bae. It's
He
okay.
is. All right. Next up, Hilary Duff up against Nicole Kidman. And Manda starts us on this one.
I love the blonde bitches, so let's go with Hillary Duff.
All right. Risa.
I love them all.
It's hard. I'm actually gonna go with Nicole because of the whole Chase Meridian thing from last round.
That's fair.
Perfect. Okay, Daniel.
This is actually the hardest one for me. Oh my god. Fuck. I'll climb Nicole Kidman like a tree. Let's do that.
Yeah, because how tall is she? She's tall,
Oh,
right?
doesn't matter.
That'd be a good time.
Low.
I'll say she. I mean, despite the work that she's got done, she has aged gracefully. And I'll say just prime Nicole Kidman though is just it's just a whole lot of sexy. I love Hilary Duff. She's wonderful, but I got to get to Nicole Kidman.
All right, I'd vote with I would vote with Manda. I'm all about the blonde bitches. I would also vote for Nicole. Does rock the blonde.
Respectfully,
Nicole rocks blonde as
She
well.
does,
But it's all about the Duff Meister.
I
for
just
me.
want to say that I use bitches respectfully.
Yes, always. I mean,
Just saying.
unless you want me to use it disrespectfully. Then.
Hey, yo.
All right.
You know.
Next up, we have Josh Duhamel going up against John David Washington. And Risa, you are up first.
Oh, John David Washington, please.
Ooh,
And thank
all
you.
right. And Daniel,
Times.
yes, you can certainly join the next.
Yay!
Is this a question?
Right?
Is this a
Yes, it's a
discussion?
question because I'm going to
Are we
vote
actually discussing
opposite
this right
again.
now?
I'm
Are
going to
you
vote
serious?
opposite of all of you again. But go ahead, Daniel.
We only have one of these guys descended from royalty.
I mean, this is true.
Yeah.
The man ate macaroni and cheese and seduced you with it.
That did not seduce me. I was dying watching that mess. I wanted to kill myself. Oh, let me not.
Hey,
I
man.
hated it. I hated that scene, Daniel, so much.
Well,
Stop
he can get
clanking
me.
that fork to the bottom of the bowl.
Look, he can use a fork on me any way he wants. If he wants to make me goopy, feel free.
All right.
So, John
Yeah.
David Washington, all day, no question.
So there's this scene in Tenet where John David Washington takes a cheese grater and just fucks this guy up. That's Josh Duhamel. This is John David Washington right here. I mean, come on.
Mm.
And Manda.
He bit Zendaya's ass in Malcolm and Marie. And I haven't gotten over that at all.
Still have not recovered.
It's like a loop in my head. He's amazing. I love Ballers. That was such a good show. He's just I love him.
All
I
right.
gotta go with John. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm still Team Daddy, and I would vote for Josh. But y'all love Mr. Washington and his little nepotism child.
He would fight
mean-
you like an apple, sir. Do
Tired.
you not want to experience this?
Listen.
Marks just anyways, let me not get anyways. Let's not
All
go.
right.
Sorry,
Honestly,
Dags.
my manager thinks he's a terrible actor, though.
I mean,
She watched Tenet and came back and was like, he only got that job because of his father. I'm sorry. I was like, oh,
but it's okay. It's
oh.
okay.
I was like,
you know?
stop.
It's
Okay. I don't
Tenet
think he's
is
that
not
bad
the
an
best
actor.
example of his talents now.
It just, Tenet. Let me not. I'll get drugged if I go into Tenet. Okay, so next up we have Miss Sophia Boutella going up against Fan Bingbing.
Ooh.
And I think Daniel is kicking us off on this one.
That's Sophia Boutella. Like, it's,
It's
give
that damn
me
sword
give
like.
me bisexual crush me energy all day, baby.
All right, low.
Yeah, no, it pains me, because I love Asian girls, but Sophia Boutella is fine, like capital F.
All right, Manda.
Sophia.
All right, and Miss Risa.
Sophia, please, and thank you.
See, it's catching
Yeah,
on. Sounds
it
good.
just I think Fan is beautiful, but there's just an edge. As we've talked about with Rosamund, when you got a little edge, you've got like a little something. I just can't pass up Miss Butella. All right, our final matches of the second round. We have Dan Stevens up against Liam Hemsworth. And this one starts off with Low.
Oh, this is such a whatever matchup to me. But you know what? I did used to watch Legion with Dan Stevens, and he played crazy, which wasn't necessarily attractive, but I liked him in that, and I don't care for Liam Hemsworth, so I'll go with Dan Stevens.
Okay, and Manda?
Oh, Dan Stevens for sure.
Oh, she said, oh. Okay. Risa?
This is like, which saltine do I like better? Because I'm like, they're both not bad. I mean, okay, that's definitely underplaying it a lot, but I don't know. I mean,
Where's the Eurovision love?
It's gone. She threw it out the window.
my
Damn.
Eurovision love. Okay, I'll go with my Eurovision love. So I'll go with Dan with it for this one.
All right. And Daniel?
Liam Hemsworth lost to Josh Hutcherson.
Stop.
I mean,
Multiple movies.
because he's bland as toast.
Because that character is terrible. I mean,
like he's the worst
Gale
character.
sucks. Yeah, of course
Yeah.
he lost.
Stevens for the Nobel.
Liam Hemsworth, I'm convinced, is just someone they use as a placeholder until they find the actual actor to put in the scene. Like,
Holy
This is
come
standing.
on. What is he even talking about here?
no.
He's just a body double.
I am just listen, I'm voting for Liam Hemsworth.
He's part of the cinematographer's team so they can have somebody to put while they're getting the other
I
guy
clearly
ready.
No.
assembled the wrong team. I have been like by myself this entire second round. What have I done? No.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, in our final matchup, we have Elle Fanning against Lana Condor. And Manda, you are up first.
Lana. Just such a babe.
Just
I
period.
love her. Period.
All
Lana.
right. Risa.
I'm gonna go with Elle.
Okay. And Daniel.
I don't think Elle could do To All the Boys, but I do think Lana could do Neon Demon. That'd be kind of fun.
I like that.
Oh.
I like
Okay.
it.
And Lo.
Lana
Oh.
Condor. That's an easy
Oh.
one for me.
No.
I also okay. I'm gonna leave Risa out by herself this time. I'm gonna also vote for
Oh. Damn.
Lana. Unfortunately for you, Elle, you're beautiful, but again, it's that like stiff board mentality. The T Swift stiff board type of thought process. So
Yikes.
there you go.
Damn.
All right. Now, round number 3. We are kicking things off with Paul Rudd up against Mason Gooding. And this one kicks off with Risa.
Paul Rudd, no contest.
Ooh, all right. She's confident. Risa knows what she wants up in here. All right. And Daniel.
This is hard. I feel like there is so much left to come from Mason, and I think I'm just gonna literally play the numbers game. Paul Rudd is older, so I will have more time with Mason Gooding than I will with.
I like this.
That's kind of the best logic I can go with here.
Dude, we went from sexy and now you're planning out your life with
Yeah.
Mason Gooding.
Wouldn't you, motherfucker?
I know,
Like,
I know.
look, I whipped after night 1. What can I say? All right.
I'm over here fucking getting ready to marry Jessica Henwick.
Low.
See.
This one's easy for me too. You know, Paul Rudd could slap on my bass anytime.
All right.
Slap in the bass. Slap in the bass.
Manda.
I mean, given what I've said about Mason Gooding already, I can tell I'm in the mood for him, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna go with him. I'm sorry, Paul, but
yeah,
he's
I
the
can't
boy
believe it.
toy.
Over Paul Rudd.
He's the
Amanda?
boy. He's the boy toy for right now. What can
I
say?
can tell.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Paul. It's over.
Sorry.
The line stops here, Paul. I have to vote for Mason Gooding.
Thank God. Oh my
Paul,
God.
I am appalled.
Thank Larry.
Sorry,
got
buddy.
us.
Take your ass back to Baskin Robbins.
Yeah, sorry.
Ice cream off another surface.
Sorry,
Thank you very
Paul.
much.
You won sexiest man alive.
You won
so.
Sexiest Man, and you will probably be winning that poll. So now all of our finalists that are out, now that Paul Rudd and Liam Hemsworth have also fallen, those are the two finalists on the male
Liam
side.
Hemsworth got to the finals.
Who's
Sure
voting? Who's voting?
He
I
sure
need
did.
names. I need
What
names.
Hunger Games loving box did y'all get on that Twitter poll?
Listen. Okay. All right. Next up, Tiana Taylor up against Jessica Henwick. And Daniel starts us off on this one.
Loretta's
I'm
gonna.
going with Sexy Pirate Lady on this one. I like Sexy Pirate Lady.
All right, Lo.
That's my baby girl, Jessica Henwick.
Amanda.
Tiana Taylor.
All right. Risa.
Jessica Henwick.
Yeah.
You guys voted Sydney out, so screw you both. Okay.
Yeah.
Your wife.
Look,
no
I'm
way.
picking limited options here.
Listen, I know Tyler got mad and stormed out, but I'm here to keep your girl dominating through these matchups, Tyler. I'm picking Jessica Henwick as well to move on. All right. Next, we have John Hamm versus Simu Liu. And Lo, sorry, not Dimes. Dimes be distracting me too much. Lo, you are up first.
Oh man, and this is where my bias will change a little bit, but I'm gonna go with the charm of Simu. He's the man of the year, man of the hour right now.
All right. And Manda.
Hey, Tyler's still here.
Hey.
His ears were burning.
Oh, this is hard. Crap. Let's go young stallion, Canadian stallion. Let's go.
Damn Canada.
Young
Let's go.
stallion, okay.
He's young.
All
John's like in his 50s, is he not? Is he old?
He's getting up there
Okay.
for sure.
That's fair.
Risa.
Well, this is difficult, but I'm also thinking more rationally here. I'm like, I feel like Simu would definitely get me more points right now. I'll take that.
Sorry, John.
And Daniel.
You could either have the chance to be with a daddy or to make one. You could make someone a
I
dad.
love this. That's
So-
a good one.
Simu.
We're making Simu daddy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, John. The buck stops here.
I like
It's all
it.
about Simu Liu right now. Thank
Mhm.
goodness we cleared up all his almost canceled controversy.
Thank God.
Right after.
Yeah,
We
I
were
just
this
wanna bring
close.
that one If I needed to.
That's why Simu got snatched up out of my Thanksgiving tournament. He was initially supposed to be in there, and I said, bloop, bloop, let me snatch him up on out of here real quick.
So fast.
Yes. All right. Next up, we have Ms. Sophie Turner going up against Sofia Vergara. And Lo, you are up first.
Sofia Vergara. Easy.
Oh, okay. I see the S's. I was like, look, Lo about to switch it up on me. Hold on. All right. Manda.
Mel Squad? Why is it bad when I say it?
Sounds ridiculous
It was
coming out of
just-
your mouth.
The way it was said was just interesting. And that's why it's, okay. Risa.
I'm gonna go Sophia. Sophia mops her with.
I love her.
All right. Daniel.
Birds fly, the sky is blue. Sofia Vergara is a fine ass woman. Facts of life.
Yeah. Sorry, Queen of the North. It's not.
I thought you were making a poem for a second.
That's what I thought.
I mean, thank God she has like an online presence. Otherwise, Sophie Turner would also be giving me boring as a board vibes. But she seems cool in her social media. She just kind of has that. I don't know. I mean, Sophia definitely gives me anything but boring as a board vibe. So it's all about Sophia here. All right. Next up, we have Mr. Joe Manganiello going up against John David Washington. And wait, let's see. Who is it? Manda, I believe you are starting us off on this one.
I need to think. I don't. That's hard. That's
Okay,
hard.
Risa.
That's hard. I can't.
Joe.
Oh, all right. And Daniel.
Yeah, it's Joe. It's one of those things where like, you know how we've been using the whole argument about like, oh, we've got an older guy, so you could spend more time with the younger guy. I feel like Joe's just like a young man in an older body. Like he's gonna be here forever, man. Like a god.
Low.
I was gonna say I've shown my cards already, so yeah, I'll take JDW.
Okay. And Manda, we're back to you, girl.
Oh, go Joe.
I'm
Yeah.
shook.
You turned on
I was
us.
not ready for that, man.
I'll go Joe. It's fine.
Okay. I also vote for
Amanda
Joe.
didn't call him Joe. She called him Big Dick Richie. You knew exactly.
That's his
where she was
character
gonna
name,
go.
That's his
Daniel.
character in Magic
I
Mike.
know, but you knew exactly where Amanda's head was at.
Listen,
throughout those
Manda
last
is
rounds.
one of the biggest JDW simps I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I
So
was gonna say I've seen her thirst over JDW
Stop.
hard as
I was
well.
not-
so-
Embarrassing.
I'm shook. I was shocked. It's okay though, because I mean Joe would have won anyway because I would have broke the tie and sent
There you
Joe
go.
through to the next round. So it's okay. It's okay. All right. Next we have Rosamund Pike up against Sophia Boutella, and we'll start with Daniel on this one.
Oh man. Sophia all the way, baby. Let's go.
I think that's his
Make me
it girl for
up
the
with
tournament.
your
Like that's his it.
prosthetic leg. Send the plagues after me.
All right.
Oh, it's very Deathstroke.
It's Deathstroke.
It's
In
Deathstroke.
kind of. Low.
Oh, it's gotta be Butella for me.
And Amanda.
Yeah, Boutella. I'm sorry, Rosamund. But
Risa.
I'm gonna go with Butella.
Yeah, Rosamund, we got you far, girl. We got you to the final.
Too far for my liking, honestly.
Push you through, girl.
I didn't vote for her one time.
We were
No.
trying, but the power of the Sophias is going to be difficult to overcome. All right, in our final matchups, we have Mr. Dan Stevens up against Mr. Benedict Cumberbatch, and this one begins with Low.
I'll take Benedict cucumbers, Cabbage Patch.
Cabbage Patch.
Not the Cabbage Patch. Okay, and Manda.
Benedict.
Okay, Risa.
Benedict.
Okay, Daniel.
Bing bong cum laude. Let's see.
Well, I think for the first time in this tournament, I actually would have voted for Dan Stevens, but Benedict moves on. And finally, we have Lana Condor up against Nicole Kidman. And this one begins with Manda.
Lana.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Risa,
Nicole.
Daniel.
I married a redhead.
All right.
Bend the dick Cabbage Patch.
Oh my God. All right. Low.
Now you can get the Tyler's account too.
So this one has me fucked up because in this scenario, I would be married to Lana Condor, but then Nicole Kidman would be that fucking femme fatale in heels, like trying to pull me away from my woman. But with that metaphor being laid out, I'm gonna stick with Lana Condor.
Oh, he sticks with love. He stays with
Love
love.
wins.
Good.
Okay, I have to put the Lucy makeup aside. I
Yes,
have
you
to
do.
push it out of my
This
mind.
is only like 1 year of like a stellar career, right? Was that movie that bad?
No, I mean it's bad, but it's just made more bad that she got nominated for an Oscar for that trash, and will probably win an Oscar for that garbage, and it makes me furious. That's what makes it worse. If it had just faded into the abyss and I didn't have to keep remembering it existed, then it would be a different story.
Look, it's not his
But-
fault the actors branch liked it, man.
No, it's not.
All
I
in
mean,
love with
Bad.
Javier Bardem is worse than her, so his nomination is even worse. I'll say that.
Where is Penelope Cruz in this bracket?
No. I have to go Nicole. That's what I was getting at. I have to put the Lucy makeup to the side and vote for my girl Nicole Kidman to make it to the next round. I'm sorry, Lana. Oh, justice for Jubilee, please. If you make the character again, recast her. Don't she deserves to be Jubilee again, and a good one, please. All right, we're down to the final four. We have Mason Gooding up against Simu Liu. And Risa, you are up first.
I'm going to go with Simu.
Okay, and Daniel.
And Tyler, I go to Cinemark. I've not seen this ad. I don't know what the fuck.
Heartbreak feels good in a place like this, Daniel.
What the hell? Is that really what she says?
Yes, it is.
Dazzling images on a silver screen.
Just like walking through
Stories
the
come to
AMC
life.
Don't
Heartbreak
Google
feels
me.
good in a place like this.
It was
Tell
literally
me
like
you're
a.
hanging out with film Twitter nerds without telling me you're hanging out with film Twitter nerds.
I
to
mean,
get
it was
AMC.
all over film Twitter. I don't know how you missed it on Twitter, Daniel. I mean, it's all people talk about on there. Constant talking about Nicole's AMC ad. It was a minute and a half, and they played it right before the movie. That's why it was so infuriating. It made you angry because you just got through 30 minutes of trailers, and then this long ass Nicole Kidman AMC thing starts.
When you're already in an AMC theater.
They trimmed it at least. They have trimmed it down, but still.
That's funny.
Oh, okay. I think I mentioned earlier, by the way, that Simu Liu has everything. And so I think that's really it for me. Is just he's got everything. Like he's sexy, he's beautiful, he's charming, he's hot. He can crush your legs. He can crush your head with his thighs. Like Simu Liu.
All right. And how about you, Lo?
Simu, baby.
That Asian love, huh?
Hell yeah. Well, no, also because Mason's too bulky for me. Remember, I've established
And
this.
Simu's not.
No, but I'm talking about
Simu is
mass.
huge.
Like, I mean,
had to
Simo's
go.
yoked, but Mason's like.
Okay, Manda.
This is so tough. I'm gonna push my Canadian boy through for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll throw Mason a vote.
Well
because
deserved.
I love Mason Gooding, and I think he deserves at least a vote in this round. So I will vote for him. All right. Next up, we have Miss Jessica Henwick up against Sofia Boutella. And this one starts with Daniel.
I've been championing Butella this entire time, and I will continue. I'm convinced that at this point we're just gonna get the battle of the two Sophias, and I'm kind of down for that. So,
Mm.
All right. Well, we'll see if Lo agrees.
Oh, why'd you go to me next? It hurts.
Uh-oh.
God, Sophia Boutella is hella fine.
hello.
But you know what? No, you know what? I'm gonna stick to my gun. I've been Henwick all the way.
Yes,
I'm not gonna.
Lo,
Yeah.
I will not
Lo.
betray her. I will not. I will not betray
Okay,
her.
we had to have Daniel and Lo stick to their women here.
Yes,
Alright.
yes. I'm gonna be faithful.
Amanda.
Good man. Good man.
I'm gonna go with Boutella.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Risa?
It's good. It's good.
I'm going to go with Jessica.
Oh,
Whoa.
oh shit. Okay.
Nice.
It's on Larry.
Do I troll Tyler?
Yes.
Do I make Tyler angry?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Or
would do it just to spite him, wouldn't you?
I also like the Sophia thing. Maybe. Do I like it that much though? I have
Remember, think with your dick.
I have to go with Jessica Henwick. I'm sorry, Daniel.
I love it.
I just needed you to be honest with yourself, Larry. That's all I ever asked for.
I know her sand snake is terrible in Game of Thrones. That's like the one mark against her is that acting in Game of Thrones was not it, but I still love you, girl. All right.
You can give her the sand snake. It's okay.
All right, next up we have Joe Manganiello up against Benedict Cumberbatch. And this one starts with low.
Wow, this is the first case where I'll take the bulky guy.
As you
'Cause
should.
I'm whatever about Benedict, honestly. I'll take Joe. Big Daddy Joe.
Okay. And Manda?
I mean, Big Daddy Joe, you're gonna say in that case.
Risa?
The Dilf Squad. So we're gonna go with Joe.
That's right.
And
Hashtag.
Daniel?
The Guild Squad, baby.
Yes.
Tyler's
Yeah.
so lying.
I mean, even though, like I said, even though we've seen the Cumberpeen, I've been voting against Benedict pretty much most of this tournament, and that's not stopping here. So, Joe to the final.
Yay!
Hey.
Finally, we will see if his wife will join him in the finals. We have Miss Nicole Kidman up against Sofia Vergara. And this one starts with you, Manda.
Vergara.
All right. And Risa.
Oof, I'm gonna go with Nicole Kidman.
Ooh, all right. Spicing it up, Risa. And Daniel.
This is actually really hard for me.
Mhm.
I cannot believe I'm saying this. No, I can believe I'm saying this, but it's Nicole Kidman.
Okay.
I haven't
Oh.
left Moulin Rouge and out of my head, and I think that's the best she's ever looked in a movie ever.
Facts.
Okay. And low.
Well, she already booted my other sweetheart from the other round, so I'm going with prime Nicole Kidman here to die for.
Oh,
I would-
wow.
She was so fine in the 90s.
Well, I would have voted for Sophia, but both of us, instead of a Sophia v. Sophia matchup, neither one makes the final
This
here.
hurts. This hurts.
All right. So here we are, our finals. First up, we have Mr. Simu Liu up against Joe Manganiello. And we will start this one up with Risa.
I'm gonna go with Joe.
All right, Joe. And Daniel.
Okay. Let me think some of these things out.
Okay.
So Joe and Simu are funny. Joe is built like a slab of meat that Rocky would punch. Simu is not, but it's kind of approachable. It's not really intimidating.
Mm.
I'm not really into the whole bottom thing. And I feel like Simu's a switch. So
I feel like he is too, actually.
He's getting technical, man.
No, I have to because these are really good. I feel like because the Joe Sophia sandwich is not here, I kind of have to default to the guy that I could just. I feel like it's easier for me to hang out with Simu than it would be with Joe. I feel like Joe would, again, kind of like in the Elsa Pataki thing, like he'd want to go work out, and I just don't.
He's a
I
nerd.
feel like Simu would want to.
D&D.
Joe plays Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, he plays
He's
D&D.
big ass nerd.
Oh yeah, you know what? No, Simu. I fucking hate D&D. Simu.
Damn.
Okay, we were just trying to make him more relatable, but okay, low.
So like Joe would probably like throw me through a wall, but Simu would carry me up the stairs into bed, and that's what I
Aw.
want.
Yes, sir.
All right, Manda.
Simu boo boo.
Scene transition.
Well, we have like the Canadian on one side, and then we have the Italian on the other side.
Uh-oh, Manda's
Oh
her
no.
identities are at war.
Oh god. I gotta go with my blood, fam. I gotta go with Joe. I gotta go with Joe. I'm sorry.
Okay. I mean, this is a really hard one. At least we got two very good people to the final to make it difficult. Okay. I am going to vote for Mr. Joe Manganiello for the win. I'm sorry, Simu, you are adorable. It goes back to them True Blood days, that all seed love, all of it. It's too much to overcome. That Magic Mike milk scene is hotter than anything I've ever seen Simu Liu do. It's too much. Okay.
Good time.
He's a sexy fella.
All right. And
We
now
didn't use this decision lightly.
now we have this is both are like the new blood versus the old school in both of these matchups. We have Miss Jessica Henwick up against Nicole Kidman. And this one begins with Daniel.
Oh, I'm still kind of pissed that Sophia's gone. So yeah, it's Nicole all the way.
All right. Low.
I'm gonna stay faithful. Jessica Henwick is my bae.
All right. Manda.
Oh, Christ. Now I can't get Satine out of my head. Thanks, Daniel. Damn it. I have to go with Nicole Kidman in this case. I'm so sorry. I have to.
All right, Risa, I know this is going to be a tough one for you, girl. I'm pretty sure you have voted both of these women like every single round.
I know I have, and I was thinking about it, but I'm like, I'm also thinking kind of like whole picture here, and Nicole with like every single, like, she was Bewitched, like everything. I've loved a lot of her stuff. And I'm also thinking of Jessica's badassery. So, and all of that too. And I'm like, this is tough. And I kind of feel like it's not as tough as it really is. I'm going to give it to Nicole.
Oh!
Oh, shit.
I've been kind of rallying against her most of this time, so I'll vote with low on this one to make it a 3-2. I would have voted for Jessica Henwick over Nicole Kidman, but we have the old school wins out both times. We have our winners, Joe Manganiello and Nicole Kidman. Join past winners. Our first ones were Lily James and Tom Holland here on our little thing, and then last time we had Tony Leung and Lord, Miss oh my God, I'm blanking on her damn name. Eternals, damn it.
Oh, Gemma Chan.
I was like, I want to say Emma, but it's not Gemma Chan.
I think that might be the best like two that y'all have. Tony Leung and Jeff.
It's a great pair.
That's a sexy pair, y'all.
We live for our Asian royalty in that last battle. And now we add these two on. The fan winners so far have been Chris Evans and Margot Robbie in the first one. And then our last matchup, Hugh Jackman and Ana de Armas. And this time we've got Paul Rudd and Liam Hemsworth. And we have freaking Daisy Ridley and Vanessa Hudgens. So we'll see who you all vote for to get in to join them. But thank you so much to my panel. Thank you to everybody who was in and out of this very lengthy live stream. It's like 3 a.m. for Manda. But let's go around and get everyone's where people can find you, starting with Risa. Where can people find and follow you?
Oh, I'm on Twitter. I'm Risa. I'm on Instagram. I have a food Instagram, so it's Risa Eats. It's just pictures of food. So
Perfect. All right, Daniel.
You can find me on most podcasts at just the movies. It's a pretty self-explanatory podcast. Find me on Twitter. You can see it on the screen at the movies_pod. I'm talking about Best Picture nominees. I'm talking about Soderbergh's Kinney. I'm talking about Uncharted, and it's gonna be some good times. And if y'all want to thirst over people with me, please hit me up on Twitter.
A message for Risa. All right. Lo, where can the folks find you?
Anyone that wants to help me console my baby girls, you can follow me on Twitter and Letterboxd at Marcellus Durden. Lana Condor, Jessica Henwick, my bays. But also, I'm one of the 4 Suit Up Geeks along with Amanda over here, and we have an amazing rom-com draft tomorrow. It's gonna be super fun. On our channel on YouTube at the Suit Up Geeks, and follow us on Twitter and Instagram as well.
All right, and Manda.
What Lo said. And then you can always find me over at AMX NDA Reviews on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. You can check out my website, Candid Cinema, and my YouTube, Candid Cinema.
All right. And of course, if you enjoyed this live stream, hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel. We will certainly be having another one with new actors. And then after that, I am doing a redemption for all the people who did not win. So yay, all of the second placers are guaranteed. So you'll see Simu Liu and Miss Jessica Henwick back again for that next one. But make sure to also follow me on Twitter and Instagram so you can vote in these tournaments and get those fan winners and all that other fun jazz. We like to thirst around here. So if you're into thirsting, this is definitely the place to be. But I love you all so much for your continued support. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.